1. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are finally back with some more Ace Attorney investigations. Hey. I'm very excited. By the way, yeah, we are on to the final case of Ace Attorney Investigations 1, and I'm very pumped because last case was absolutely amazing. We discovered, and hello Pika, welcome on into the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we discovered that Callisto Yu was the murderer of the last case, and she was claiming to be the identity of the original Yatagarasu, but no, that was not the case. That was actually Kay's dad, Bird Faraday, who was one of the victims. Yeah. And now Kay is out on a quest for justice against Callisto. Thank you, Pika. I am fixing that right now. Thanks for letting me know.
Oh, you want to be kind of artsy about it there. The Yatagarasu has 3 legs, and 3 people are claiming to be the Yatagarasu. One of them is more of the hidden one.
Yeah. Yep, so with that said, oh yeah, another thing. I finally got my alert box audio working again on stream. I was trying to find a solution to that. Jalen helped me set that up. Shout out to you, Jalen, if you are watching this. Oh wait, no, he's streaming right now. But yeah, Jalen helped me set that up, so now my alerts should be on stream. Should be playing audio again. So yeah. Anyways, let's get back into it. I'm very pumped. Let's go.
Okay. Well, now you are there. You sounded a little unenergetic for a second, but you seem fine now.
Let's get it. All right, let's go. Turnabout Ablaze. Yeah, Sam, my title is a reference to Jello Apocalypse.
Jello Apocalypse.
All right, episode 5, Turnabout Ablaze.
And to be clear, he has not seen all of that there, at least the second episode. So if there is like references, it's accidental. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep going. You were. Oh wait, yeah, you'll have to go back on that. I'm guessing because skipping ahead immediately.
1 to the east. When those which were split are made whole again, the truth will reveal itself. Whoa.
Also, oops, I dropped that patch.
Oh, now
and Pika's asking how we're all doing. It's Yatagarasu!
There you go.
Ooh! Oh. What? You accursed Yatagarasu! K, you! 8 hours earlier. Okay. Already the stakes are up. Just Edgeworth casually sipping on his tea.
It looks like we're back here again. Edgeworth team. 10:17 a.m. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202.
Yep. It's so nice, almost dreamlike, to finally have the chance to relax and sip some tea. Especially after what a whirlwind the past few days have been. On my return flight, I was dragged into a case involving an Interpol agent's murder. The next day, I investigated a kidnapping and a murder at the Gatewaterland theme park. And later that night, a detective's dead body welcomed me back to my office. Along with a thief who was out to pilfer files related to a case from 10 years ago. How did I manage to find myself in the middle of so many cases back to back? Well, at least I have today. All I ask is that I be allowed to spend it quietly. Up, it's K. Alright.
Got this, Ziggy.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Energy here.
This is big. Big, I tell you.
Yeah.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Where's your enthusiasm?
Hello, Sonic Gabe. Welcome on into the stream. Hope you're doing well.
Yep.
And suddenly, the phrase, the fragility of dreams, comes to mind.
What are you talking about? Fragile dreams? Come on, let's let's go. The fake Yadaratsu isn't going to just find herself, you know?
Well, if you must know, it's possible that I was paid a visit last night by your fake.
Say what?
Unfortunately for us, the thief managed to escape. But even now, we're still looking for this criminal. However, I must warn you that we've only had a few hours to search so far, so I must insist that you be patient on this one, Kay.
What's with you today? Are you sure you aren't sleep-talking to me right now? Anyway, I got something much more important that I want you to see.
Oh, and that is?
A gun.
Take a look at this.
On March 14th, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. That's quite a bold declaration to send to an embassy. I suppose it was inevitable that a newspaper would catch wind of this.
The date card mentions... The date card mentions it's today.
Today, huh?
Come on, we gotta hurry. The embassy awaits.
I suppose it is quite an urgent matter. However, do you know which country's embassy we should be investigating?
Well, it's some really special country, and I'm actually really fuzzy on the details. But never mind that. Where's all your energy? Why are you so lackadaisical today?
I'm not, Kay. You're just too wound up.
Well, then you should get wound up too. Because this just might be our chance to catch that woman.
You mean Miss You? The woman who killed Kay's father burned Faraday 7 years ago. She literally pointed a gun at us in court.
Yeah,
Callisto
a
Yu.
character of all things.
She claimed to be the great thief Yatagarasu and then disappeared from the courtroom.
She makes me so mad. The phony. Everyone knows the real Yatagarasu would never send something like a calling card. Until the company underhanded dealings are made public. The target is always totally unaware that the Yatagarasu has paid them a visit. That's what makes the real Yatagarasu so awesome.
The Yatagarasu's card that's shown in this article, it looks to me as though it could be genuine.
See, that's the thing. Whoever it is, that person isn't the real deal, but it has knowledge of the Yatagarasu. If this isn't a clue, that that woman's involved, then nothing is. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Out the door you go.
Wait, there are a few preparations I must make before we go. There's something interesting about this card we found last night here in my office. It's of a different color than the one in the article, which makes me wonder why.
What's up? Any reasons why you're boring a hole through the newspaper with your eyes?
No reason at all. Very well. Seeing as how Miss Yu is also someone of a special nature to me, I agree that there is some merit to be found in investigating this.
I knew you'd come around.
I'm just enjoying some sun shows.
Well, March 14th. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I gotta do it again. It's the day that crab fries.
March 14th. Wait, that's not right.
Oh.
We are ready. This is where our tale begins.
Steel Samurai time. Let's go. The Pink Princess, and there is a baby character.
That on the flight over. Oh, wait, we're doing this too?
Heh, what a coincidence. Who would have thought that a Steel Samurai stage show would ever be held at such an elegant theater inside a foreign embassy?
Yeah, the climax was really awesome. Steel Samurai Sushi Slice. got chills down my spine when he pulled that move out.
I suppose it really is more impactful to watch a show in person than on television.
Say though, this embassy is set up kind of funny. I mean, they have two countries sharing the same building.
Well, as you said yourself, this place and the countries it houses are very special. Even this theater is special that it is a neutral zone shared by the two countries.
So let me get this straight. The Steel Samurai show just now is being sponsored by one of the two countries. The one that's called the Kingdom of
Alabas, I think?
Ablaze? Yeah.
Ablaze.
Right?
Yes, it would appear that the Steel Samurai is very popular in that country as well. Rightfully so! Any Steel Samurai fans in the chat? Let me see ya.
Yeah.
Seems that way. But you know who I'm really into? The Jammin' Ninja.
Should we tell her?
The Republic of...
Babal.
I think we should tell her. I think it's best that way.
Wait, how was that again?
Babal.
Babal.
Habal?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, well, how would we pronounce that? It's sponsoring the Jammin' Ninja stage show. That's something for fangirls like me. We totally got to see that too, Mr. Edgeworth. The Jammin' Ninja show is gonna kick the Steel Samurai show real in.
You know, ever since I first met this girl, I've always had this inkling that what she really wants to be is not a thief, but rather a ninja.
Freaking course.
Yep.
So, anyway, about today's events, what's it called again?
The Kingdom of Alabast versus the Republic of Babal Goodwill Jubilee. The small European countries of the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babal. These two countries used to be a single entity that was abundant with nature, and it was called the Principality of Cadopia. Oh!
That's cool.
Alright, I'm starting to see connections now.
Cool work. Cool.
Is everything alright, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm alright. Moving on. After a period of civil unrest, the country split in two through signs of their past remain. Those signs of their past remain. For example, their flags preserve the flower and butterfly motifs to this day. Cadopia, huh? The KG-8 incident, and what was referred to as the second KG-8 incident, in which an embassy staff member was murdered. Both of these cases were related to the Principality of Cadopia. In the 7 years that have passed, the country may have split in two. However, the Yatagarasu still sent a calling card here. What could it all mean? Alright, I'm already getting intrigued by this. Holy crap.
And also, why are they... Hey, cameraman, we're not doing anything right now. Can you maybe turn that off?
I mean, hun, we've seen cameramen over at TFF, remember?
Yeah, but just like pointed straight at someone for a good 20 minutes now.
Well, there's a news reporter right there, too.
Okay, that makes sense.
Anyways,
Who's more invasive of that stuff anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth, I know you're thinking about something.
Oh, excuse me, what were we talking about again?
If you could please stop spacing out on me. Anyway, we were talking about Alabast versus...
Babal.
Babal.
Ball.
Versus Babal Goodwill Jubilee. The two countries have had pretty bad relationships with each other. But supposedly, they've been trying really hard to make up recently. That's why they decided to hold this event.
If that's the case, then why the verses?
Also, both countries claim to own the real... Is that Primadux?
Primadux.
The real Primadux statue. A national treasure of both. They're planning to have them... They're planning to have them publicly evaluated today to see which one's the real deal.
Kay, need I remind you to take care and not succumb to your thieving desires?
Well, when it comes to treasure, I can't help myself. You know that.
She had better be saying that in jest.
Hey, I can read your body language, you know. And you've got it all wrong. Look, I'm here to do some investigating. Investigating, I tell you.
I know. And although we don't know if the Yatagarasu will really make an appearance, I suppose we should still spend some time examining this place. Alright.
Justice.
Alright, who is this?
It's Edgeworth.
Alright, one of you two can do it. Venom. Alright.
Is there something I can help you with?
I was wondering what is beyond these doors.
It's the Alabastian. Okay, yeah, it's the Alabastian embassy. Now, unless you have some business with the embassy.
I suppose I can't really claim to have any business with the embassy right now.
Well, you don't have to be so rude about it, Mr. Guard.
Alright.
I like the idea that the guard's been trying to remember the name of the place for so long, and he finally did what he was trying to tell you all on it.
Alright, Abs.
Like, how do you pronounce it? How do you pronounce it? 10 more minutes. No, 5 minutes. Isn't it easy to have for me to spend time doing that? No use. Would somebody please just tell me what I should do?
You appear to be troubled by something. May I be of any assistance?
Leave me alone! I'm trying to figure out just the right time to talk to that girl over there. If I mess it up, it'll be because I'm talking to you right now.
Somehow, I get the feeling he's about to fall flat on his face.
Well, let's just do as he wishes and leave him alone.
Okay, here's the thing here, before you talk to people. Doesn't that girl's bracelet look like she's attached to the floral design in the background?
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I've been left for 30 days help.
Oh, wait,
His last move seems like
it's progressing like old thing.
It's really
I guess very hurt her hip crack.
I knew it's totally bad too. It's just a bad hip.
It's just drama.
I suppose there's no graceful way to enter this conversation. Alright, let's see.
I can't read what I knew it, but I can read all that.
Yeah. There are pamphlets about the 2 embassies here on this table.
It still looks weird to me.
The country split into 2 a few years back, and they've shared this building and its grounds 50-50 ever since.
Oh, I guess it's because they don't have any money to build 2 separate ones, huh?
I should think that's not the reason why, Kay. I suppose I'll just help myself to one of these. Alright, that can help.
I realized something there about it. It's like exactly
what is all the hubbub?
same. It's exactly the same on either side.
Hey, look! It's the Steel Samurai! And he's got his son, the Iron Infant, with him.
I like that name. Can we change it?
Whoa!
What?
Lada!
What?
It's Lada! It's Lada! It's Lada!
A lot of hair?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Should we mention? Do we want to go talk with them? Because I feel like this is important.
Alright, we gotta talk to Lada. We gotta talk to her like right now. Alright, Ziggy, you got her.
Okay. Where in tarnation are they? Come on, big scoop. Hey, mister, out of my way. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I seem to remember this woman from somewhere, yet my instincts are directing me not to engage in conversation with her. Perhaps it would be best if I left her alone. Oh my gosh, okay. Alright, we need to talk to her.
No, it's Lada.
This is the perfect angle. Go, image travel across the wave world and into every TV set around the globe.
A more honest approach to appearing on TV might be serve your ambitions better. Alright, what about this reporter? Hold on, let's talk to this kid here. It appears that the child is watching a video from the first season of the Steel Samurai.
Go! Keep on fighting until your last breath.
completely absorbed in singing the theme song, I see. I'll let the child watch in peace. Okay. Looks like...
Baby.
Alright.
Alright, you want me to do her?
Yeah, you can.
And we're here, reporting live from the
Theatrum Neutralis.
We're here, reporting live from the Theatrum Neutralis. As you can see, tonight's audience is full of enthusiasm. Let's see what this member of the audience has to say.
Well,
Okay, I was gonna just do one more run through.
Wait, is that...
That was the cameraman. Excuse me, but when you are ready to film for real, would you mind giving me a call? I sense that she didn't hear a single word I just said. Alright, well...
Baby.
May I speak with you for a second? It's a Steel Samurai.
I think you have to do this place, I'm sorry.
I think I know.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you glaring at him for?
Please excuse me. It's just that I've never seen a superhero up close before.
It looks like he's written something down for you.
To Edgeworth from Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of Neo Old Tokyo.
Wow, an autograph? Pretty cool that you got one, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yeah, it's wow, that... Oh, it's the guard.
Oh, right, that's fine. Mr. Steel Samurai, Ambassador Alba is waiting for you.
My child. See you today.
Oh, that's real. Why are they doing this in real time?
Only here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Alright.
There he goes, off to spread goodwill to the world.
He really does seem like a goodwill ambassador, doesn't he? Alright, Babs.
Okay, we're shooting the next segment now. Cue camera.
Alright.
Alright, yeah,
Now
that's him.
Now you're on pace.
In just a few seconds, the Jam Ninja stage show is set to begin. After the show, the Jam Ninja will enter the Republic of Babylon.
Oh.
Yeah. He is set to meet with the ambassador of... He said it's like...
Babal.
Right? The ambassador of Babal at that time. The Jam Ninja show is about to start. We gotta get back to our scenes.
Regrettably, I don't have much of an interest in ninjas.
Well, this show will change your mind. Come on, we have to hurry.
It's blur.
If we miss even a second of the Jam Ninja's awesome playing, I'll never forgive you.
Because, like, he's been dead for, like...
I mean, the franchise could
now.
continue, and I mean, look.
Yeah, but, like, I didn't realize he was still going, like...
I mean, the Steel Samurai...
There's about one actor that died.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I suppose you are not about to give me much of a choice here, are you, Kay?
It's more of a kiddie show anyway. I'll just wait through it. Oh no. What the hell?
Alright. I could listen to that Agenda Mark for Death's Lullaby song all day. His superb playing and that sad melody really brought a tear to my eye. And his heart-wrenching voice, now that's Jam Ninja's greatest weapon.
Edgeworth's fed up with it. He is not having it.
Yeah, because he's a Steel Samurai fan in here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also turned off my noise suppression, so if I make any random noises, it should be less bleh.
Right.
Yeah.
Are those pieces of Jam Ninja merchandise over there? I gotta have them.
Oh.
I Especially with the hair sticks selling exclusively at the ship. They're exactly like the ones the hair on Princess
Mazzola. Yeah, Mazzola.
Mazzola wears in her hair.
Anyway.
Hold it right there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes?
You're thinking of going home, aren't you?
Well, it doesn't seem likely that the Yatagarasu will be making an appearance tonight. Most likely, it was simply a prank.
Been here for 2 hours, and you give up now?
No way! I just know
only 2 hours.
No way! I just know the Yatagarasu will show.
But I thought you said that the Yatagarasu doesn't send calling cards.
Yeah, I did, but...
I figured from the very beginning that this would wind up being a wild goose chase.
But the card she sent was a genuine fake calling card.
A genuine fake?
Well, how can I word this? The Yatagarasu's mark that's on the calling card is exactly the same as my mark. You get it now?
Officer. We got an officer coming in.
The Yatagarasu has been spotted in Alabama.
What?
You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Ha! So you finally decided to show yourself, you phony.
Whoa!
Hey, what gives?
I'm sorry, but I need you. I'm sorry, but I need to search you before you may enter.
Hey, the Steel Samurai just waltzes straight on through with that one. Now, if you don't hurry up and let me through, my phony is going to escape.
Okay, a country's embassy is considered to be part of the country itself. If you don't go through the proper procedures to enter the country...
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm going to enter through...
Pabo.
Pabo.
I'm going to enter through Pabo and climb over the wall into Alabaster.
Hold it! You would tell a prosecutor straight out that you intend to illegally another... Kay, are you listening to me?
Nope. Kay Faraday, I'm coming through.
And perhaps that's the,
Good. Welcome.
Someone stop her! Anyone!
The other guy's completely fine with it.
Oh my god!
Fine. Oh yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Okay, where are you? Don't tell me you really did find some way over this fence.
Whatever. No, you didn't yet. There, there's 2 big person. So if you can too.
Oh my god. You accursed Yatagarasu! Kay, you had better be alright, wherever you are. Alright.
Well, you're gonna
Oh god.
in the
Oh
speed
god.
of 2 minutes, so... Oh, hey!
Gumshoe and
People
Sheena? Where's
Hi, Sheena.
Sling?
How you doing?
Where's Sling? Sheena's here.
I told you, it wasn't me.
I'll do Sheena for now. Oh. Hold it! Never mind, she doesn't speak. Kay, are you alright?
Do I look like I'm alright to you? Now, can you do something about this woman?
Oh wait, that's a body. Mr. Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe, what is the meaning of this?
Well, it's, this.
He's...
Hi.
It wasn't me! He was already dead when I ran in here. Hot on the heels of the fake Yatagarasu. Look, I only came in here because I saw a suspicious person and at the open air stage.
A suspicious person?
Wait, I know.
A lot of like a long black coat, a hood over their head. I dare you to tell me that that's not suspicious. When I saw that person, I immediately thought that they must be the fake Yatagarasu.
You're kidding me.
So I chased after them into the embassy, then into here, and then lost sight of them. But I just know that person is the one who did it.
Okay.
What are you so worked up over? There is no reason for you to be this loud. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're Agent Lang's secretary. Sheena, I believe your name is, correct? And if you are making an arrest, I assume you have evidence that it was Kay who committed the crime. Is that also correct? You refuse to answer? I don't need to answer. You are merely a prosecutor in this country, meaning you have no investigative authority.
Hey, pal, just what the heck does what you just said mean? If it happened here, it's under Mr. Edgeworth's jurisdiction, and in the end. And seeing as how this building is still on our soil, we can investigate wherever we'd like.
Unfortunately, Detective, embassies are a different matter. This office is considered to be part of the Republic of Babal, which means that anything that happens in here defaults to the control of the Babalese government and Babalese law, giving them exclusive extraterritorial rights.
Extraterrestrial rights? Sir, do you really believe that the truth is out there?
Basically, our country's laws do not apply inside the embassy of another country. That's what was agreed to by our respective... That's what was agreed to by our respective governments. Our authority to investigate was effectively nullified the second we entered this place, which means we can do little here in this situation.
No way, sir!
Please leave this matter in Interpol's hands and go home. Where the heck is Lang?
Mr. Edgeworth.
Hey, you're not Mr. Edgeworth.
No, periods. It's Agent Lazuli.
Lazuli?
Nope! No, Francisco, okay! Alright, Ziggy. You got Francisco too. Heleno, I think that's his name.
Ambassador Polino, I truly appreciate you allowing me to join this investigation.
Who wants to do Polino? Fen, you want to do him?
Sure. It's really nothing. Manny was my secretarial... Oh, wait, what is it?
Secretariat?
Oh, Manny was my secretariat. So, of course, I want to help you as much as I can.
Oh, yeah! Francisca's international, so she can investigate. Okay.
Okay. In fact, it's a blessing that Interpol agents were able to make it so quickly.
Francisca.
Oh well, I never imagined that I'd meet you here of all places.
Oh, stop! Hi!
Hey,
Hello?
Star.
Hey, Star Wolf. Okay, so let me recap what happened here. So, we came here, we're currently at a building housing 2 embassies of 2 different countries, and and apparently a fire broke out in one of them, and there was a murder here, and it seems that Kay might be one of the suspects, unfortunately.
Here's the thing.
Okay, yep. Continue.
Anyway.
Continue, Ziggy.
Right. This was an embassy, meaning you have no authority to do that.
Hold it!
Already? What is it?
Ambassador Polino.
And you are?
I'm Miles Edgeworth, public prosecutor. I ask that you please allow me to investigate this case as Miss Von Karma's assistant.
Dang.
Miles, what the heck do you think you're...
Please, I implore you, Ambassador Polino.
I'll be counting on the 2 of you, Miss Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth.
What do you mean by you'll be Miss Von Karma's assistant?
I don't exactly have a choice, do I, Detective? If I don't become Franziska's assistant, I can't participate in this investigation.
Go again. Running at the mouth with that Olympic expression on your face.
Franziska, please.
I don't know what you're planning quite yet. But at least I do know one thing. That you are now my subordinate.
Oh,
What?
Just remember that my whip is always ready to wake you. Should you have a brain lapse.
Of course, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, alright, Starwolf, I'll hand Sheena over to you. You can do her.
Alright. If you got done playing games...
Right, let's begin the investigation.
there's a lot of curious things here.
Yeah.
Like a lot of curious things.
Yes. Yes.
So what do we have around here? We have,
By the way, Detective, I suppose it's a bit late to be asking, but why are you here?
well, better late than never, I guess, sir. I was put on guard duty for the Ablaze embassy today.
And why are our police guarding an embassy?
Well, on account of the card they got from the Yatagarasu. I have a lot of stuff that makes for our help, sir. And because we've been searching the Yatagarasu these past 7 years, it was more or less a mutually beneficial arrangement, if you ask me.
Except for how mutually unbeneficial this has all turned out to be, I suppose. It looks like you failed to competently perform your guard duty yet again. Look forward to your next salary negotiation, although it's out of my hands.
If I get spread anymore, I won't be able to even instant noodles anymore.
Too bad, so sad. Alright.
Salary cutting noises.
Alright, first things first, the body. Oh, I see the Yatagarasu key. I see it.
Yes.
So our victim was the secretariat of this embassy, I take it.
Is that pronounced Cochin?
Many
Yes.
Kochin.
Yep.
Many Cochin. I heard that that he was an admirable person. Very admirable.
He was one of the characters in the last case, by the way, one of the minor characters.
Yeah, for a second.
By the way, another thing I should note. The two countries in this embassy, the Alabast and Babal, they were both Codopia, but they split up. So keep that in mind.
And this guy was part of the Deal 8. No, what was it?
KG8.
KG8, sorry.
Yeah.
Numbers are
The
weird.
cause of death is a
Good to
stab
go
to the
DL6.
base of his neck. He was lax in watching his back.
We were fortunate that the fire missed our victim's body for the most part. As the fire had burned a bit longer, it would have made identifying him a hassle.
So Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death in the middle of a raging fire? What in the world happened inside this room? Okay. Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Alright,
First things first, the key. There appears to be something in his pocket. This key, it can't be. Isn't this Yatagarasu's key that was stolen 7 years ago?
What? But that's...
7 years ago. Oh! You mean that case where I was framed, sir?
Yes, it's the piece of evidence that stole the life of Kay's father 7 years ago, which was then stolen by Callisto Yu.
I didn't steal anything. What? Mr. Barrett was killed with this key, sir. He was killed with mine.
Scruffy, at the very least, try to remember the details of crimes you were suspect in.
Franziska, as you will recall, Detective Gumshoe was not present when Miss Yu made her escape. Plus, even among law enforcement, only a few knew of this key's existence. I doubt that a new rookie at the time would have been made privy to such knowledge.
Whoa. I feel like the victim right now. All trampled on, sir.
I suppose I'll just have to fill you in now. The secret to this key is... Of course...
The back end.
Comes the knife.
Right there.
He is a...
There you go.
Nice.
Whoa! Wow, that's an amazing trick, sir. It's like some kind of magic trick.
Hey, what you got there?
And it's wait. That's an important part. It's a clean knife.
I knew it. This is the same exact piece of evidence that Miss Yu took with her. I remember this beautiful pattern in the blade.
I remember this as well. It's a vine. How do you pronounce that?
Motif.
It's a vine motif, isn't it?
Wait,
yes.
look at that emblem.
Yeah.
That's the flower. That's Alabast, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it also belonged to Cadopian. It had the symbol in the middle too.
Yeah.
The actual interesting part, well, actually, the contradicting part is he was able to notice the vine pattern while it was covered in blood.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it looks like two interwoven vines crisscrossing down the blade.
Vine, sir? I think it looks like a bunch of stars, if you ask me. It's one of those six-sided stars, just like the police mark on our IDs.
I really don't think you can call these stars. To say that the detective's art sense is just as underdeveloped would be an understatement.
The real question is, why is the Ablaze embassy? Is it?
I think it's just
Embassy's
secretary. I think it's just
Secretariat.
secretary, but just fancy spelling.
Secretariat.
Area.
Secretariat.
Yeah.
Yeah, secretariat.
It's not a word.
Secretariat holding this.
While we don't know how Mr. Kochin came to possess this key, we do know that this was stolen by the Yatagarasu from the Cadopian embassy.
That's right. Mr. Faraday has written that fact down in his organizer.
I believe this means that further research is required into the country of Cadopia.
Why don't you ask Ambassador? Is that like
Heleno.
Ambassador Polano about what he knows? Supposedly, he was a candidate to be the next Cadopian ambassador once long ago. He should be able to answer any specific questions you may have.
Yeah, okay.
Not cute, Silver.
What's the
Also, hello,
actual-
Silver.
wait.
Welcome on in.
Buddy, we're missing something. What about the actual? The actual.
What about like the stabby little area right
Alright.
there by his neck?
Is this knife the murder weapon?
Some early testing has been conducted. According to the results, blood of that matches the victim's blood. The blade shape was also found at the consistent with the stab wound.
By the way, Sheena is here, but we have not seen Lang yet, which is surprising. I suppose this means that we now know that the crime was committed with this knife.
Knife's got some really fancy ornamentation going on, huh, sir? This thing practically screams artsy to me too. Although it's also more than just like one thing I said was artsy.
But it enhances its pristine. There's not a single drop of blood on it. Speaking of the handle, I believe it has a butterfly motif. It's very beautiful.
Motif. Yeah. Okay, good to know. That's our first logic.
Yeah.
Wait, the first knife, the key knife. Can you go back? Can you look at the key knife real quick, like in the evidence?
Okay.
Okay. Look at the blade. No, I didn't need it flipped. I didn't need it flipped.
Butterflies and flowers, because those.
I was talking about the knife part.
We discovered that this trick 7 years ago, and with it, we were able to corner Miss Yu. But who would have thought that I'd see this key again after all this time?
I thought I saw something on the ornament part.
Hang on.
Let's go back and see it.
Okay, zoom in a little bit.
Flower.
That's it. It could just be a fluke, but you look really closely at something there.
Yeah.
That's staining. You notice it?
Staining?
Look closely at the emblem versus the metal. Do you notice something?
There's like There's like a.
It's stained pink, or
I,
at least red.
I don't see.
I don't.
I don't see
the
it.
emblem,
I don't
though.
see that.
The emblem is pink.
You look at it closely.
Oh, I
Maybe-
see what you mean. It's a very faint though. But I'm not.
It may not be an evidence bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if, hypothesis-wise, this knife was actually the murder weapon.
I don't know.
Got it.
But we'll see.
This one's covered in victim's blood, but the handle's fresh.
Yeah. It's a knife wound.
It's obvious what he was killed with, but I wonder if it's consistent with that wound.
Indeed.
Yep, it was.
Anyway,
so,
didn't really prove any of that, so let's go over this way.
What if we talk with the cop?
Fireplace.
Alright, Ben.
Great.
Sorry, but Interpol is still conducting its investigation beyond this point.
I'm a subordinate of Miss Von Comma. Is there some reason why I'm being denied access?
My superior clearly stated, "Don't you dare let anyone near the site. Near the site. You got it?" If I let you examine the site, my superior would get really angry at me.
Sounds like Agent Lang to me.
You know, Mr. Edgeworth, I feel really bad for this guy, so why don't we just do as he says?
Yes, I suppose you might as well.
What's the fireplace have? It's weird.
The fireplace.
It's not a fireplace. You know, it really gives this mansion a mansion-like quality, don't you think, sir? Ooh, if these are stable in every Bubbly's house, that's Santa Claus pays them a visit too.
Just how old are you again, detective? Alright,
Can you go
what?
to that picture frame? Can you go to that?
Kay, are you alright?
You believe me, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't think I did it, right?
Yes, of course I don't, and I promise to prove that it wasn't you.
Then enough chit chat. That's enough chat. You can investigate all you like, but it's only a matter of time before we taking her in. It would be wise of you to give up while you can.
No, I don't think so. Kay isn't lying, and my investigation will prove that to be true.
Go ahead and try then, if you're that confident.
I can't allow this to continue on this way. I must prove her innocence post-haste. There's a safe
what
here.
do you got?
A small personal safe.
This was Mr. Coatson's office. So perhaps he stored his important documents in here.
Ah, of course it's locked. It appears we won't be able to open it without the key.
The key that'd be the knife.
Wait,
What if the key was
No.
the knife and the knife was the safe?
can you go to that picture or whatever? Right above Francisca.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that.
Oh,
It might be one of the knife.
Knife
That's
is
her.
lost.
It's yeah. It was from there. Okay, I see. There's something missing there.
Yeah,
There's a knife.
look at that.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's still something on this display rack. There.
Knives,
Yeah,
huh?
see that?
Although the bloods are all that remain of them, unfortunately. Blades are all that remain of them, unfortunately.
I guess the handles all got burned off by the fire.
Knives fell victim to the fire.
Ambassador Polino, are these knives yours?
Why, yes, they are! They are a special set of ornamental knives featuring the national symbol of Pabo. These butterfly-themed knives, along with along with Alibast's own set of knives.
I wonder if the Yatagarasu's key is also is also from, or actually also from like Alabast, because they have the
Keep this in
flower.
mind, too. I'm not worried about the actual key knife. I'm worried about, if you notice, one is missing, and
Yeah,
there is a knife laying down there.
yeah.
And it's bloody comparative to the handle, which is clean.
Okay.
Plus, the handle is still intact.
Yeah.
That is true.
Occupied of 3 knives each.
Anyway.
But I can't believe the Babalese ones have reduced to this state.
Ornamental knives, huh? There's a small release on the tang of this blade. Ambassador Polena, what is this notch here for?
Oh, that. It's a feature of the knives wherein you can freely exchange the handles on them. So that we can change how they look to fit the situation, of course.
I see. So these knives are constructed so that the handles could be easily removed.
Oh, wait, I know what happened now. If you stab someone, you can still use the knife without the handle. You stab someone with the knife, and the fingerprints go in the inside of the blade, not the outside.
Ah, okay.
That's what happened.
Oh yeah, you can pick up the handle.
Oh, thing. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, that's me, okay. Because this is a national treasure, can I ask that you please not touch it? I'm afraid the only ones allowed to touch it are myself and the Secretariat.
Hold it! Hold it! But there's a possibility that it is related to the murder, wouldn't you agree?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, why don't we give up for now? We can force them to let us investigate it later when we find some solid proof.
I suppose I don't have a choice here. This must be one of the Prima Duck statues Kay was talking about earlier. Is it just me, or does this man look just like the Steel Samurai? They could be twins.
Yeah, he does, kinda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, what about this?
Anyway.
This ceiling fan must have fallen from the ceiling.
Ceiling fan? What do those do?
Are you serious? Exactly what it sounds like it does. It's a fan that is installed on one ceiling.
Well, if I had one of those in my room, I bet I'd go dizzy from staring at it as I slept.
Detective Gumshoe, in the real world, we close our eyes when we sleep.
You can do that?
Miles Edgeworth,
What is it?
let me tell you something. You are currently my subordinate.
Remind me.
And if you wish to convince everyone else of that, you will speak to me with respect.
What's with the giddy glint in her eyes? I don't think that will really be necessary, Francisco.
Oh, really? Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that you are still under me.
I thought Francisco was flying around the world in pursuit of the smuggling case. So then why is she here at this embassy? Alright, well, badge.
Hey, check this out.
What about your prosecutor's badge? I have one too, you know?
Ah, yes, so you do. But seeing as I'm not currently a proper prosecutor, I thought I'd give presenting it a try.
Is that any way to act towards your superior?
No.
Ugh,
You deserve
as if threatening a whipping is the proper way of lecturing someone. Alright.
Yeah, that's alright.
I was investigating at the Ablaze embassy when I got wind of this mess.
Ah, that's right. The Yatagarasu was due to appear at that embassy as well.
Yes, but the difference is that we didn't have a fire over there. Although there was an incident at the Ablaze embassy as well. But I left Agent Lang in charge of that case and came over here to the Ablaze embassy.
Ah, so Agent Lang is here as well, huh?
I see you've met. Well, he's in the Ablaze embassy, acting as bodyguard for Ambassador Alba. However, he seems to have a different reason for being there.
Okay.
So you suspect the murder in this office was... So you suspect...
No, the suspect in this murder that occurred in this.
Sorry. So the suspect in this murder that occurred in this office is that little girl, I see. Is she perhaps trying to be the Yatagarasu?
They would never harm a soul, sir.
Okay.
You remember, do you not, about the case we investigated together 7 years ago? That girl is the daughter of the victim in that case, Mr. Faraday.
So, she's that feisty little girl.
Kay has been on the trail of the Yatagarasu, which is how she ended up here, looking for the one who took her father's life.
I see.
He's trying so hard, but you know that. The Yatagarasu just keeps on tricking us awful.
How so?
Yatagarasu said to Korte, sorry, long night. I will be here to steal your dirtiest secret. Don't leave. There's an arson and a murder. The lab boys are going in circles. You know what this is, sirs? It's a breach of contract, and it's going to be on the rep sheet.
He asked me. I'm perfectly fine with the fact that nothing was stolen tonight.
I do wonder, though, if Callisto Yu really is the Yatagarasu.
Where is she, anyway?
We have not seen her yet.
I can't believe that many fell along... Let me try again. I can't believe that many fell among thieves tonight. Without him, I have no idea what my schedule for tonight is.
Ambassador Paleno, I believe your schedule tonight will consist of listening to reports from the police. That and only that. I ask that you cooperate not only for your own sake, but for Mr. Cochin's as well.
Strong man, aren't you? Oh my god. How fascinating! Here, I know it isn't much, but I'd like you to have these.
I'm sorry, but it would be against my principles to accept a bribe.
Oh, no. These are simply coupons we distribute to promote Pabo. Remember, we offer a large number of discounts and offers when you visit lovely Pabo.
Now I remember, the Republic of Babal is known for its feverish tourism industry. Alright, well, badge.
Oh, is that a prosecutor's badge? It has a very cool design. I know! We should start selling items like this as souvenirs in Babal. The tourists will absolutely go nuts over them!
Please don't compare a proud symbol of my profession to a cheap souvenir. Alright. I was wondering if you might tell me a bit more about the deceased, Manny Cochin.
He was my secretary, and the embassy secretariat, charged with running the whole place. He was an admirable man. His death is a great loss to our country. He was in charge of everything. Accounting, printing, taking care of our national treasures.
I'm sorry, but did you say printing?
Our country's primary source of revenue is the tourism industry. So, in order for us to print the necessary pamphlets, flyers, coupons, etc., we have a printing press here at our embassy.
I see. Please excuse my forwardness, however. I feel I should mention that I had the distinct impression that I met him before.
Oh? Yes? Since you are of the legal profession, I suppose you just might have. After all, Manny was involved in the KG-8 incident.
The KG-8 incident?
The defendant who was found innocent in that case was Manny.
So your Mr. Cochin is the same man as the one in that case.
Been 10 years. He recovered personally from that case and dove enthusiastically into this job. He was the one who planned this event and was to oversee the embassy's renovations. I think it's a shame. He has such a bright future ahead of him.
Hey. What exactly did you mean earlier by renovations?
We can't have tourists and visitors to our embassy. Think we're a poor nation, can we? So, renovating the embassy is something of an investment. We may have a rather paltry budget, but we're trying our best to make do. However, I guess the only person who could have helped us do our best is now no longer with us.
Ambassador Polino, I was wondering if I may ask you about Cadopia.
Cadopia? Alright! What would you like to talk about?
First, I'd like to ask you about this key.
What about this key?
I found it sticking out of Mr. Cochin's pocket. I believe it originally belonged to this embassy, is that correct?
On closer inspection, it seems that this key is shaped like a butterfly.
That's not all about this key, it's also capable of changing into a knife.
Oh! How fascinating!
Is it possible that the ambassador didn't know about the existence of this key?
In its knife form, there is a flower mark at the base of the blade. I guess this knife might be from what we used to be a part of the...
Hold it! Hold it! And how did you come to that conclusion?
It has both the Cadopia's national symbols, the butterfly and the flower. I suppose many used the key here at the embassy back when it was still Cadopia.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, we can link them up now!
Alright.
Oh, Ziggy's out for a moment. Star, do you want to take a physics skill?
Yeah, you did a good one there.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, so we can keep going.
I gotta be more of a mature version of her, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Ambassador Palino, this key was stolen from the coveted ambassador 7 years ago. By Little You, other known as the Great Decoratsu.
Oh, microphone. Oh, really?
You were not aware that Miss Yu had broken into this embassy at that time?
I'm sorry, I can't be of much help. I'm not very familiar with the details, you see. I only became the ambassador after Babal became its own independent nation. But if Manny was still alive, he would probably know about what happened back then.
Mr. Cochin and Miss Yu knew each other 7 years ago, but that doesn't explain why I found the Yatagarasu's key here in the present.
Well, I think we do. Let's logically step
Alright,
out.
sir. Okay, so...
Let's have the key he used at the embassy. And the
You know
lock
what,
thing.
dude?
Since it needs a key.
Is that right? That doesn't sound right.
Patch.
We give it a shot.
I thought I just remember seeing something on that wall, like with the butterfly or something. The big
Well,
wall.
let's
Maybe we do it for that, I guess?
Stop, go back because we can save first before we make a connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not too worried about, yeah.
Oh, you know, we can
See that wall right
as
there?
evidence.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah,
so...
whatever. Let's just check those.
I locked safe.
Oh, we get docked points if we get it wrong.
Yeah, and again...
So,
Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't think this might be it,
We have
but...
a key. Get the save.
Let's see.
Okay, alright.
yeah.
We know for a fact that the Yatagarasu's key was used at this embassy. Furthermore, we found in the victim Mr. Cochin's pocket, which leads me to think that perhaps it is the key to this personal safe in this office.
Good thinking, Sarah. Let's go. Try it out.
It appears I was correct. The key that was left to us in the victim's pocket, it literally turned out to be the key to the next piece of the truth.
That's cool.
What do we have here?
Okay, there's nothing inside. You think that the Yatagarasu made off with everything?
No, Detective, I believe all we need is a closer look. Yep.
Oh, I get it. Look at the hole.
What is this here?
It looks like the ripped corner of a piece of paper, sir.
No, I don't think it's ripped. It seems more like to me it's stuck in the safe.
Hey, you're right. Go a bunch an inch, not even when I tug on it. But I don't think I've ever seen paper stuck on the inside of it.
Hold it! Detective, I think you have it backwards. It's not the paper that's strange, it's the safe.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that the secret to the safe is that
It has 2 compartments.
Even just eyeballing it, you can see the inside is a bit too shallow. Furthermore, with the unnatural way the paper is stuck at the back of the safe, I'd say that there's an extra bit of space behind the back wall of the safe. In other words, this safe has a second compartment.
What?
Ziggy, you're back.
Yeah.
So if you want to read it, go ahead.
I suppose that you're correct in asserting that the paper is stuck in an unnatural manner. However, if what you say is correct, and there is a second compartment, how do we go about opening the door to it then? As you can see, there is no other lock or keyhole in sight.
Actually, there is one more spot of interest to me on the safe.
Oh?
Yes, and I believe that spot is the keyhole to our second mystery lock.
The safe and its locks? Alright then, since you're so sure of yourself, show me how you deduce your answer.
Yeah, I know what it is. A keyhole. You know what's happened?
What?
Oh!
Remember that diamond that she pointed out?
Does this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Yep.
The knife is a key.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Eureka!
The key to
Doesn't the shape of this keyhole remind you of something, Francisco?
The shape? It does look very familiar. However, I believe it's simply a latch hole for the safe's lock mechanism. It's just for keeping the door shut. Nothing more.
Hold it! Is that so? The person who used this safe, Mr. Cochin, made sure the safe had 2 compartments in order to hide something. Do you honestly think that someone like that would allow the keyhole to the hidden half to look so obviously like a keyhole that even to the average person could figure it out?
Here's the fun part.
You can't be serious.
Anytime they say the word key, take a shot.
You can't be serious. Are you saying that this hole is the keyhole to the hidden compartment of the safe?
Yeah,
That's precisely what I'm saying. And I will prove to you right now that the Yatagarasu's key is the key that will open.
The Yatagaratsu key? Miles Edgeworth, this had better be a very bad joke.
Sorry, but this is no joke. The Yatagarasu's key is the very key that will open the second compartment of this safe.
We know that this key opens the first compartment of the safe. But the keyhole you're talking about is an entirely different shape than that of the key. Okay, so how many shots is left?
Let's go over this again, shall we? The Yatagarasu's key was originally made to open Mr. Cochin's safe in the Cadopian Embassy. We confirmed that as fact by opening the door to his safe with it. Now let's take a look at the back end of the key. Looking at the knife portion head on, what do you see?
What are you talking?
It appears that you've come to understand what I'm talking about. When viewed head on, the knife's blade is the exact same shape as the keyhole. The real function of the knife portion is to act as the key to the hidden portion of the safe.
But that's preposterous.
I think more insanity-inducing.
Because it looks like a knife and was used like one to kill Mr. Faraday 7 years ago, we fell under the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife. But for both the safe and its key to conceal such clever tricks, whatever is hidden inside the secret section must be of incredible importance.
Then it's even possible that what I've been searching for is inside. Scruffy, hurry up! Open that safe!
Yes, sir. Open it now, sir.
Ooh.
These items, it's a bunch of...
Those are funny-shaped looking things. I guess it's a bunch of funny-shaped things. I guess they're pieces of art, huh, sir?
You're in the way! Now move, Scruffy!
I didn't think I was in the way.
These pieces of art, they're identical to the ones that have been stolen from various countries around the world.
I figured as much. These are the treasures that this section of the safe was to hide from view. I believe a more thorough examination is required.
Paper.
Alright. This is the document that we thought was stuck earlier. I wonder what it's about.
Beats me, sir.
Why don't we take a look at it first before we give up, Detective?
Do we have to?
Mr. Cochin's name is written here on the last page. I wonder what the significance of this document is.
Other than I love it the rest of them.
These are pieces of stolen art from around the world.
I wonder how much they're worth, especially this one. Hey.
Ruffy, don't touch those valuable pieces of art with your filthy hands. Why do you have any idea what would happen to you if one of them were to break?
It's just me, or did she hit one of the pieces of art just now?
I'm going to be hit instead. Anyway, I think we know what happened here.
You know, this sort of trick into one safe is really something.
Yeah, it's neat how the safe has 2 compartments, but what's really impressive is at the other end of the key was another key. I totally hadn't noticed.
I wonder if Mr. Cochin was just paranoid if he had secrets of that great a value.
I didn't get paranoid. I went to sharpen both ends of my pencil. And I went to raise the thing and all paranoid I was gonna stick myself.
Please refrain from dispensing your special brand of unrelated stories while on duty.
Yes, sir. Anyway, I think we're done here. I think we know what to show them. You know who the one person here would be able to speak the language that we have? That guy.
Yeah. Alright, well.
Yeah.
We don't have the documents.
Where'd it go?
We didn't.
Yeah, where'd it go?
We didn't get it.
Is it logic instead?
Alright, let's see what we got.
No. Where'd it go?
Interesting.
Okay, weird. Okay, I swore that we took the documents. Okay, I guess not.
Well, I mean, there was also that keyhole that we haven't examined yet.
Yeah, I guess we gotta examine the keyhole, but it
It
seems very
appears that we found the key that the Yatagarasu, no, Miss Yu stole 7 years ago.
This was originally from this embassy. Maybe she came back to return it.
I don't think she's the type to be so kind as to do such a thing, Detective.
Okay, then what do you think, sir?
Callisto Yu, for what reason did she steal the key?
Nope, I guess we're done here. Really? Okay. Okay. I guess we'll leave, I guess. I guess we didn't really examine his body all that well. There's still some evidence that's still missing in there. See?
Alright, let's take a look.
Let's see.
Manny Cochin, I've seen him before. He was the suspect in the KG-8 incident, and I saw him talking with the elder sister of the victim of that case, Miss Callisto Yu. I wonder if there's a connection between his murder and the KG-8 incident?
Is that it? Okay, now we're good. No feet, anything around?
I'm just imagining his foot size is...
Like his head, the wall. Check the wall.
Okay.
The butterfly wall.
Oh no, the wall. Yeah, the wall design. Yeah, maybe that.
Right.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right there, Star. Good call.
I told that from earlier, but I guess no one was paying attention.
We now figured it out.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're oblivious sometimes. Anyway, hey, it's another butterfly.
I believe it is a symbol of the Republic of Babal.
Ah,
there we go. A drawing this big on the wall of an embassy. It definitely conveys a sense of overwhelming patriotism.
Well, I've got a lot of patriotism too, sir, for good old California, whatever we call it. The reason I became a cop in the first place was because I wanted to protect our country.
You may want to, Detective, however, I have yet to see the fruits of your desire.
You don't have to be so blunt about it, sir. I don't even know where we live.
California. Okay, so butterfly and butterfly. Let's try this.
Butterfly on the butterfly.
The design on the knife's handle, it greatly resembles a special Babalese species of butterfly.
It does, doesn't it? Plus, it says right here.
This knife is the property of the Republic of Babal.
And we could read that earlier?
Perhaps this means that the knife used in the crime was found right in this room? Could we try this? Alright! To steal your dirtiest secret. Is it possible that the dirty secret the Yatagarasu is out to steal is in this very room?
Dirty secret?
Franziska, you're in pursuit of some dirty, underhanded dealings yourself, are you not? Something tells me that this is no coincidence.
In that case, the person I'm looking for is here in the Ablaze embassy, huh? The head of the smuggling operation.
I think I just might need to ask Franziska about her smuggling case more in depth.
Okay. Off to Franziska again. Hi, Franziska.
Franziska, when we last talked, you said that you were on the trail of a smuggling ring. I suppose the reason you are here right now is related to that?
Yes. After analyzing the initial we've gathered from various countries, this embassy rose to the top of the list of sites to investigate. And this is what tipped us off.
This accounting document?
It's only one page of the whole thing, so we're not sure about all the details. However, it's enough for us to grab onto the tail of the beast.
Well, there's the one.
For you see, this type of paper was made only and
Principality.
in the Principality of Cadopia. Which means that somewhere in the countries of Ablaze and Pabo is the head. The one pulling the strings behind the entire smuggling ring.
That's Franziska for you. She's amazing. Pursuing this case was all she has. Alright, well, now we can talk to, this...
Well, now we know. No, wait, what? Oh, no, it's a deduce, it's a deduce.
Wait.
He doesn't know anything about this.
I was...
Go ahead.
Right. I think that you would know more about this case. But yep, I think you know more about the case than I. Make it up to you for not knowing anything about these. I can't talk. I'm sorry, my brain slowed down. So we'll make it up to you for not knowing anything about that with these coupons.
Thank you. However, I feel I must decline.
Alright, we know where to do this. It's a deduce over in the safe. It's 2 out of 3, the other one was 1 out of 3, and 3 out of 3. Bingo!
Right. Eureka! Take a good look at these documents, Franziska.
It says that there are 3 pages in total, and yet there's only 2 here.
Correct. Now take a look at the smuggling activity document in your possession. Tell me, is it not possible that your page was taken from this set of 3? Aha!
Well, it certainly looks that way.
By putting our multi-part puzzle together, we seem to have arrived at an answer. And it seems that you have now found what you were looking for.
Yes, and with this, it has become crystal clear that Mr. Coaching himself was responsible for the mass smuggling of Ablaze Ink.
Ablaze Ink?
Ablaze Ink is a special product of the Republic of Pabo. However, due to a special reason, only a limited volume is exported.
Hold it! And that reason is?
That's classified. It's no need to know basis, and you don't need to know. In any case, it seems that the head of the smuggling ring was our victim, Mr. Manny Coaching.
His base was in an embassy, thus it was hard for both our country and his to interfere, making it the ideal conditions under which to run a smuggling operation.
But it's so frustrating. I I lost the person I was to rain judgment down upon with my whip of justice.
Well, even if he is dead, we still have responsibility to look into his misdeeds.
You expect me to whip a dead man? Well, I'm not interested.
Hello, Waff Paws. Welcome on into the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
Franziska, you must know that Manny Cochin was a suspect in the KG8 incident.
Of course I know. On top of being the head of the smuggling ring, there is a matter of what really happened. In that case, that needs to be resolved.
Alright.
There we go. Are you done investigating?
Hello, I've been lurking. Aw, thank you so much, Wuffy.
You realize now, don't you, that this girl is not only one who could beat. Now, come along quietly, Yakaratsu K. Faraday. You are under arrest for the murder of Manny Cochin.
Mr. Edgeworth? Please, you have to believe me. I didn't do it. I chased the fake Yatagaratsu in here, and he was already...
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Hold it! I'd like to help you reduce the number of mistaken arrests Interpol makes.
What is it supposed to mean?
I believe I told you that Kay Faraday is not the culprit of this crime.
Very well. I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are. What? Arrested. Even your police confirm that we'll read through that. Even your police confirm that the Yakaratsu infiltrated the Ablaze embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yakaratsu snuck into the embassy. Furthermore, Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yakaratsu. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body.
Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she is the Yatagarasu?
Exactly. But it isn't just me. She calls herself the Yakaratsu.
Oh yeah, look at that on the shelf there. Those like American things. There's the Gateway Arch, the Space Needle, Statue of Liberty, and an Eagle. I wonder if that was changed depending on the localization of the game. That would be actually interesting if that's the case.
Oh.
Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Yatagarasu.
Imposter or not, it matters not. A Yatagarasu is a Yatagarasu.
Very well then. I shall prove that that Kay is not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manny Cochin.
Go ahead and try. Tell me what the prosecutor of this country are made of.
The rebuttal.
Yep.
Alright, what do we have here? Yatagarasu been released tonight. What's next?
Confession
Causing cause for the fire. Back into the embassy. Furthermore, this book claims to be the Yatagarasu. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body.
I question that.
Alright, let's question this. Hold it! No, this room we're in right now is the embassy of the Republic of Babal. And it's apparently a European country? Yeah, anyways.
Oh, so.
I really don't think that being the first to discover the body makes her the killer by default.
No, but if you saw the self-reported Yatagarasu standing in front of the body, wouldn't you get a little suspicious yourself?
Ugh, even so, I'd still listen to what that person had to say before I pass judgment.
Hey, hold on. Are you talking about yourself in those times you were under suspicion?
I think the pain of being falsely accused is something you really should experience.
I can personally know that feeling really well, sir.
And given my situation, I now know exactly what it's like too. I'm fine with never experiencing it. Ever.
Are you done with your little group conference?
So Agent Sheena suspects Kay of murder simply because Kay is the Yatagarasu. But if I can prove that the Yatagarasu's goal is not related to murder, then I may be able to reason with her, begin to reason with her.
Oh, do we have a Okay.
Be sure to save before anything else.
It
Yeah.
claims to be Yatagarasu, so...
I think I'll press that.
Do we have something for that, or do we just press on that?
Let's press it. It's very vague. Hold it. Just because she calls herself that, it doesn't prove to her that she is a killer.
No, but it does give her a motive. The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She's obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Potion for the key.
I see. Her logic is very sound. I expect nothing less of Agent Lang's secretary. However, that statement just now didn't sound right. It might just be the opening I need.
Okay, this is it. Okay, now probably present something here.
Okay.
Alright, what do we have?
Alright, we got the documents.
Yeah, it could be the documents that talks about, like...
Like I said, don't forget to save before anything else.
Yep.
Protect the others as well, in case.
Yeah. Well, usually if we have a statement, it's usually the one that has a contradiction in it, so...
Not related to this room.
What? The steal documents were good. Did we press on it again?
Oh yeah, we could probably do that. Hold it! So you're claiming that Kay knew if that a foreign country's embassy had such documents?
As stated in the calling card, the Yatagarasu was out to steal a dirty secret. Which means that the goal tonight was to steal those smuggling activities documents.
Ziggy?
You have it all wrong. It was the... it was the fake that sent the card.
Your words are meaningless. If you are truly innocent, then let's see some proof.
Mr. Edgeworth, I leave it to you to handle this.
Yes, I'd rather you did. The Yatagarasu's goal, huh?
You can claim he's innocent, but you can't change the facts I've already outlined.
That's so Koshin. For the key?
Yeah, let's
But
try
we
the
didn't
key.
know it was a knife, I guess? We didn't have the knife. But, what would that be then?
What could it be?
What did the body say it had again? I guess?
The body wasn't...
Can we review?
I think it was after the base of the neck. Oh, the key's still there!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
You
gotta
stole
be
it for the key,
denied.
then we should-
Yeah, it was still in their pocket. Yeah, good point. Alright. Objection! Oh, no. Even you can't talk your way out of the contradiction.
Okay.
Loading. Alright.
That seems obvious. It's still there. Maybe show the key itself?
Yeah, that could be it.
Probably so.
Alright, let's try that. All right.
Maybe it's...
Objection! There we go. I wasn't up
okay,
there,
it would make sense in both places, but
but... Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, because I know that sometimes multiple pieces of evidence would work. So, anyways, Agent
But it
Sheena,
would work.
I respect to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic.
Oh?
Again, where's the forensic evidence? Very good question. Where's Emma when you need her?
This is like a dick.
Even if you claimed that she is the killer in the Yatagarasu, I am certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Kochin's body. Furthermore, the Yatagarasu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. What is that smile? What is that smile, though? By the simple fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked, it's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all.
Then perhaps he didn't know that Mr. Coachman had the key on him.
Objection! If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known that fact.
Hold it. Need reason? All of this is simply our conjecturing. All of this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. It's entirely possible she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in.
Oh, really?
Perhaps she didn't notice the safe's second compartment before returning the key.
Ah!
But the fact still remains that Mr. Coachman was stabbed to death.
Objection! But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act.
Hold it. Actually, I do. I saw her holding the knife she used on the victim with my own eyes.
What?
Well, now you're...
Allow me to tell
Wait
you
a minute.
bit more about the evidence that will... Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her away behind bars. Definitive evidence. The knife wounded on the body was consistent with the blade on the knife. The knife of the butterfly handed in the murder weapon, which the killer was holding.
Hold it.
He wasn't holding it. It was like halfway across.
Let's read through
The
it.
killer was holding, which he dropped. Okay, yeah.
I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife was part of the special 3-piece set, which has the design like no other. The evidence is testimony. It all points to the girl. There is no counter-argument.
That's BS.
That is your definitive evidence?
You see now that she is definitely the killer, right?
No, Mr. Edgeworth, you've got to believe me. I saw a suspicious person with a long white coat outside the embassy, I swear.
And you came in here because you were chasing the suspicious person?
That's right. I ran into this office only because I was chasing after that person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot. So I turned the lights on, but then... Alright, let's hope my mic doesn't peak this.
It peaked. You couldn't hear anything. Keep it at a level, you should be fine.
Alright.
Okay.
Who's there?
This is... I came to the room upon hearing the girl scream. And when I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her.
So the object Kay felt by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon?
I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone's print on it.
But the suspicious person in the black coat, he came into this room before me.
Hold it. You continue to insist there was such a person. But if there was, where did they go?
That, I don't know. But I know they came in here.
Hold it. That sounds like a desperate excuse of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, do you? Don't you? We can't trust this girl's word, Mr. Edgeworth.
She has a point. Even if Kay's words are the truth, I must show that they are with some solid evidence.
Edgeworth. I really didn't.
Kay, don't worry. If you didn't do it, then there must exist a way for me to prove that.
Hold it. Still not giving up. I see. In that case, try to counter my argument, if you can.
Don't worry, I can and I will.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's get to it.
Alright. Okay, that's true. So I'm establishing that.
Okay, that one is a...
This
That
one?
one is a bit well, like the third and the fourth.
Alright, let's press this. Hold it.
Excellent.
I ask that you please refrain from speculation.
The sound and hypotheses derive from the evidence. There's no room for debate.
Ah! Oh wait, that was Franziska.
Miles Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth, you know that an ungrateful loss will not be tolerated. My subordinate. Now repeat your hypothesis with factual logic. Otherwise, what was your investigation for?
Yes, you are correct. Thank you.
Helping a subordinate out with advice is the job of any good superior.
She seems to be rather enjoying herself, but she is correct nonetheless. Agent Sheena, please continue with your testimony. Alright, let's hold it. About the three-piece set, is there really no other like it?
Let's ask Ambassador Paletto for more details, shall we?
The knives are indeed special. I have the butterfly, the symbol of the Republic of Ball, engraved on it. And because there are only 3 of them in the world, they are very, very valuable.
The national symbol, huh? Well, the knives are covered in the butterfly design.
Along with the Alabastian set, our respective countries only have 3 knives each.
I see.
Are you satisfied now? If so, let's continue.
Alright. Press that.
We still have to press on...
Hold it!
Hold it! Sorry, I didn't mean that. Sorry.
No, I believe there is still room for debate, and I'll thank you to not decide that for me.
I didn't decide anything for you. I'm merely looking at reality the way
Objection! Objection! Are you sure you're not just viewing the facts through rose-colored glasses?
Mr. Edgeworth, I think she's mad at you.
Perhaps, but our definitions of reality are a tad different.
Are the 2 of you done chatting?
Agent Sheena's proof is the Ablaze knife that Kay was allegedly holding.
Yeah, so, how are you gonna prove that Kay didn't do it, sir?
If Agent Sheena wants to suspect Kay merely because Kay was the only one here, then I must show with evidence that Kay couldn't have committed the murder.
But do you have evidence like that, sir?
Yes, there's one piece of evidence that seems very unnatural to me, and I believe it is my duty to point that out to Agent Sheena.
AKA the knife.
Yeah.
Yep, the knife. Don't forget to save, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, because it's one of the statements here, and both have to do with the knife, so let's just do it in a time. It's the handle.
There's a lot of skill detailing on this handle. It would appear that the handle on this knife is removable.
I guess so people can change them whenever they feel like it. Sounds like fun, sir.
I don't think people would remove the handle just for fun, Detective.
Yeah, we're in the wrong place. Let's back out. We're not meant to be examining this thing.
Yeah.
We're meant to be presenting the thing.
Alright. I'm gonna save. I'm not sure which one it would
one of them has to do with the knife, so we just press them until we find it.
Alright. Objection! Nope.
Nope, not that one.
Alright.
Go back.
Alright.
It's one of them, and it
probably
has to
they-
do with that knife.
Wait, what about the key? Could it be something with the key?
No, it's not. Because this has to do specifically with the 3
Oh,
keys
then
that the
let's
knife.
do the fourth. Let's do the fourth one then.
Maybe try one, alright? Objection! No?
No.
Alright.
Okay, so
Are you
the
sure?
second
That
one.
one's funny.
It could have been the.
Alright.
The second one.
Alright. Alright, let's... Objection! Alright. Alright.
Yeah,
there
we go.
Alright, there we
I
go.
knew it was the knife. I just needed to know where it was.
Yeah, same here. So the murder weapon was the knife with the butterfly design on it. Oh.
Yeah.
That's, that's cool with the history. Okay, didn't know that.
Yeah.
Alright, but is that really the truth?
What are you getting at?
I'd like for you to take a look at this. There's blood on the blade, and yet there's not a speck of blood on the handle. Oh, good to know. Yeah, that's actually. Oh yeah, it says it earlier.
We skipped
Um,
saying
Yeah,
that
we've
earlier.
explained it.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Sorry.
Oh, Norm, you forgot.
Oh no.
Wow.
This signifies at the time of the crime a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switch and was in fact not the real murder weapon.
Was it the real murder weapon?
This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? Alright, now we do it. Okay, I was jumping the gun.
You were. That's why I was like, you're doing it wrong.
Flower, as a flower. As you can see,
Not yet.
the Ablaze knife has now been disassembled into 2 parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Cochin was killed with the butterfly-themed knife. Oh, her hair, though. This should clear up any and all suspicions surrounding Kay.
Your argument isn't
Airtight.
airtight yet.
How so?
It's possible that the girl herself is the one who
Hold
switched
it!
the handle.
Hold it! Don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing?
I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. The way they view the world is beyond the comparison of a normal person like myself. Comprehension. Sorry, comprehension. The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may seem.
Objection! Heh. The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Cochin's killer.
The flower.
Yeah.
What is this mark on here?
It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means?
No, not really. Butterflies rest on flowers all the time to drink their sweet nectar.
And so they do. However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? The answer is clearly not a chance. Now to prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this. Hey,
Butterfly and the flower? Nope, not that one. Oh, wait, maybe?
No.
Butterfly and the flower.
No.
Wait, that is the right symbol there.
Are you sure?
Butterfly and the flower with this. No. Is there anything on the other page?
Maybe? Check the second page.
Alabast.
Yeah, I think it needs a
Flower
pamphlet.
is the symbol of Alabast.
yeah,
Yeah,
and,
it does state
and,
clearly.
and the butterfly is the Republic of Babal. Has to be
But
that.
it's stated clearly.
Alright, presented.
Take that! Take that!
You can't be serious.
It appears that you made the connection. The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right, the Kingdom of Alabast. In other words, this blade is from one of Alabast's ornamental knives. This part of the knife handle has Babal's national symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Babalese in origin. But as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent China?
After the fire had broken out.
That's right. Kay entered the Babalese embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been to the Alabastian side of the building before then. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire, which means that Kay could not have transported an Alabastian object over here. This makes it impossible for her to be the true killer.
Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. What a great victory. Hey, why is everyone so quiet?
I'm happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name. But what worries me now is what will happen next.
Objection! What's the meaning of this? An Alabastian knife here?
Do you mean, how did this find its way to the Republic of Babal? It didn't just find its way over. Rather, we should focus on how it was smuggled over.
You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run? Now that's the way a real great thief operates.
Okay.
Okay, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. You believed in me the whole time, right? Tell me you did.
Not really, but come on, Edgeworth.
Come on. You don't have to be shy about it.
Hold it. Your argument is still not all airtight.
Would you care to elaborate?
I understand now that the girl didn't commit murder. However, there's still a possibility that she is the Yatagarasu.
That again? Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I am the real Yatagarasu. I'm not like the fake one that goes around setting fires, okay?
Whether you're the real deal or a fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that the girl is the one who started the fire.
Objection! Objection! Preposterous! On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing?
The fact that she calls herself Yatagarasu, that in itself is the most elegant proof.
Miss Sheena?
Yes?
I have no intention to take back any of what I said.
Hmm?
I am the great thief, Yatagarasu. And I refuse to allow some imposter to claim that name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me towards, I will walk it the best I can.
It's not good to be a stubborn. I hope you can. Thank you. It is not good to be so stubborn. I hope you can understand that.
Thanks a lot for your concern, Miss Sheena. Let me share something with you, too. As a token of my appreciation. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay?
What?
Well, I guess we better be going. Going? To where? The Kingdom of Alabaz. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right? I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here and thinking. To see where the Alabastian knife came from, we'll have to pay the Alabastian embassy a visit. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt.
Understood.
Alright. And to be continued.
Alright.
We are not far in, so we can keep going.
Alright.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh. Okay.
March 14th, 7:44 p.m. Theorem
Neutralis.
Theorem Neutralis. Lobby. Thank you.
Oh, it's Agent Lang!
Hi.
Count off! One. Chief Boom, 99 callouts, so all 99 members are most likely here and accounted for, sir.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The second number one from my right.
Sir, yes, sir.
Sorry, yes, sir.
Here. A birthday present for you.
That actually looks really nice.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Chief Boo, I didn't know that you knew all of our birthdays. Alright.
What a kind heart you have. People, you're more of a man than we'll ever be, sir. I'm really sorry, but it's not my birthday.
Lang Z says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. That present isn't for you. It's for your younger brother's wife's younger brother. Tell him I said hi and happy birthday, won't you?
Yes, sir.
Chief Boo, I can't believe you remember that much about each of us.
People, I'm so moved that I can't stop crying.
I should probably leave them to their alone time.
Alright, meeting's over. Everyone, head for your post. Dismissed!
Sir!
Yo, were you guys there the whole time? I got a call from Sheena, and she's already filled me in. Sounds like you're out to get in my way again.
I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. I simply request that you grant me permission to investigate the Alabastian embassy. Order indeed.
And what if I said no?
Objection! Agent Lang, this man is my subordinate. As I have received permission from the ambassador, he is to be extended the same rights.
Sorry, sis, but it's not that simple. Alabast has the strictest immigration regulations in the world. Or didn't you know?
Where's North Korea when you there? Because North Korea has
Oh
very
god,
terrible
that's
laws.
worse.
Yeah, they're the worst. Anyways.
Even among my elite men, about only half of them were admitted into the country. Besides, any more cooks in the kitchen, we might spoil the soup.
Do you really
Get what I mean.
How dare you make such assumptions?
Don't take this the wrong way, but I thought I was in charge of Alabast, Miss Montauk. Look, try to understand, okay? Things over in Alabast are a bit of a mess right now.
What do you mean by a bit of a mess?
No one told you? We had an accident in Alabast as well. This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor.
Ziggy.
Look, Wolfie, just let us in already.
Oh.
Is there a problem here, Agent Lang?
Whoa.
Huh.
That is like the old... Just as old as Old Bag. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, even older than Old Bag.
No, no one's older than Old Bag. I'm sorry. She was born in
Fair
the
enough.
1800s.
No, she's born earlier than that.
Yeah. It's Yoda. I can see how, because he's all hunched back and he's got a cane.
Fair enough. Anyway, not
Alright.
really. Just having a discussion about whether or not to let these guys in.
Ambassador Alba, I ask you to please allow these people to join the investigation.
Having a debate because of my country. I'm terribly sorry for placing you people in that kind of situation. It is all because I lack the strength to govern well.
Please, it is nothing of the sort, Ambassador.
You wiggling quasses cause your
Isn't it pronounced Quirkus?
ability to reach the new country.
Well, what are you?
The thing is, investigations concluded in my country have been under Agent Lang. Yes, Lang. And it is my judgment that in order to minimize disruption in the investigation, I should leave everything up to Agent Lather.
There. You see?
No way!
Oh,
Oh, it's
Alright.
it's
Ambassador Alba, I ask you to please reconsider letting them into Alabast.
what's that?
My very own secretary has been murdered in the Ablaze embassy. And he was apparently caught up in some very shady dealings completely unbeknownst to me. So I ask for your cooperation in our investigation. It's not much, but I hope they can cover your travel expenses to Pabo someday. Alright. I get it. Even if you beg Ambassador Alba, I still have to give the final okay. Anyway.
Alright, you hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? We're in.
Not so fast, my little crow girl. You're still a witness in the Babal murder. So, I'd like you to please stay in the Republic of Babal.
Detective Gumshoe, please take good care of Kay for me.
Oh, you mean that? All right, K. You mean K. I mean, yes, sir.
Sounds good to me. The fewer troublemakers, the better. Oh wait, both of them just
Yeah.
eating raspberries. I'm just imagining them both doing that.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes.
So, I wanted to ask you for a while now, but the lady over there, is she who she think she is?
Ah, that's right. I didn't introduce the two of you yet.
Francisca Bancarma. The
Prosecutorial.
the prosecutorial prodigy. It's nice to see you again. Oh, I knew it. You're the whip lady. You may address me as Miss Bancarma. Miss Bancarma, I leave the investigation of Alabast in your hands. Thanks. Rest assured, I will outsmart both the smuggling ring and the Yatagarasu.
I just love how Francisco's just become more of a... I know she's still got the snark that she always has, but she's become much of a better person. Like,
I can hear like
Fair.
I can hear
Hey,
also
it's
everyone's
anytime-
brain sort of shutting down when it comes to
pretty
some
much.
of the big names in this case.
yeah,
Hey,
the smuggling
It's
ring,
with-
huh? Perhaps I should ask Francisco a bit more about them before I head into Alabast. Ah, and I mustn't forget to thank Ambassador Paleno for all that he has done for me.
Okay, so talk with both of them before you go.
I was about to say something, which is, it's spending time with Edgeworth and Nick.
Yeah, that's about right.
You made so much progress in your investigation in such a short period of time. It's truly amazing.
Agent Hicks, whose help I requested, was cut down before he completed his task. There is no room for further failure in my perfect investigation.
In spite of that, I believe you were able to obtain some insight into the ring, correct?
It's nothing. I simply made some deductions based on the smuggled item I was following.
You mean the Ablaze ink? But why are there restrictions on the export of Ablaze ink to begin with?
That's classified Interpol info.
Hold it! Franziska, as your subordinate, I'm a part of your investigation now. Don't you think it would be beneficial if I was as well informed as you?
Point taken. Very well. I'll fill you in. Recently, we discovered some very well-made counterfeit bills circulated in St. Bay.
Counterfeit bills?
Yes. As you may have deduced, the counterfeits are being made with Pabo's special Belizean ink. And it's virtually impossible to distinguish bills made with Ablaze ink from
This
real
is
ones.
this is like we need to
Foreign
upgrade
country,
everyone's, like,
foreign
literary
words 101.
skills,
Oh,
like,
this is gonna. I am hoping that things are gonna be okay once you get the Spirit of Justice, because there's a whole new language. There's like a new language of names, but I think a lot of the name puns in Spirit of Justice are very easy. So, just giving you that.
This is just big words that people, like 90% of people here is stumbling on.
Yeah.
We're at least getting some of them, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell when your brain shut. I can tell when anyone in your brain shut down, including mine, when it comes to some of the words.
Yep. Thus, it was only natural. It was only natural for Interpol to keep an eye on the Republic of Pabo.
There we go. That's where this document comes into play, correct?
Correct. Mr. Kotum was smuggling large amounts of Ablaze ink. Furthermore, he was charged with running the embassy's printing equipment. That's all the evidence you need to know that he was the head of the smuggling ring. However, there remains one tiny problem.
Let me guess, you still have yet to find the counterfeit bills or the smuggled ink?
Yes. And while we're listing things, I might as well add the counterfeit plates to the pile. Since we haven't been able to locate any of these items in the Ablaze embassy, we're looking into the
Alabastian.
the Alabastian embassy next. It doesn't matter where they're hidden. Mark my words, we'll find them.
Alright. Alright. Paleno. Ambassador Paleno, I am in your debt.
No, it's nothing. Because it's about all I could do for you, I'm afraid. I only ask that you please bring Manny's killer to justice.
I will, Ambassador, on my honor.
Wow, you're so sensational. You really piqued my curiosity. I know they aren't much, but know that I'm giving them to you wholeheartedly.
More coupons!
No, that's quite alright.
Oh well. How about this then?
And what exactly is it?
It's fountain pen ink. Known as Ablaze ink. It's made exclusively in Pabo.
So this is Ablaze ink.
That's helpful, actually.
We make it from white crystal oil, which is mined through our mineral mines. Please accept this ink. One drip of our fountain pen and this. And you can write for hours in your organizer.
How fortunate for me. The ink in my pen just happened to have run out. I gladly accept your gracious gift.
He doesn't take bribes anyway.
Great! Wonderful! I guarantee to you that writing with our ink is an unforgettable experience. And since we don't export it, if you run out, you're always welcome to come and visit our fair nation.
Talk about cornering the customer along with the market. Well, shall we get going?
Hold it.
Hold it.
What's wrong, Kay?
I didn't give permission to enter Ablaze. So we're going to gather whatever information we can over on the Ablaze side, okay?
Alright, I'm counting on you two.
Right. I'm counting on you and Mr. Frank Carmen to sniff out clues in Ablaze.
Little sniffing.
Oh, and Mr. Edgeworth, if you happen to come across my phony, you let me know, okay? If you tell me, I'll rush over straight away, no matter where you are.
I'll let you know when the time comes.
I'm gonna go stare at a corner for 5 hours.
Oh, what's a Steel Samurai doing here?
Well, remember, he came over here early. Oh,
Whoa, hold
wait.
on!
Wait, mask to mask?
That's mask to mask, what?
Mask?
What?
What the heck
What
are
is
you
he
doing
doing here?
No, that is mask to mask.
Hmm?
Okay.
Ah! What do you...
What the hell? I thought it was a statue.
What do you think you're doing to my
Be
subordinate?
prepared to smack your microphone.
Huh?
Oh,
my
what?
god.
You're... No!
Hey!
Oh, God. He's back!
No, Fenn's doing Larry. Fenn's always done Larry.
It's always Larry.
I'm in a really, really big pickle, your lordship. The raven disappeared. And then disappeared. So and I thought I was the Steel Samurai, my sword.
As competition there, Star, the next person that comes in, you get to play 1%.
I don't know what anything means anymore.
Sure.
I don't know what anything means.
Who's this fruitcake?
Lady of the House of Butts. Married man of Neo Tokyo, my lady.
Now I remember. This person is one of your friends, isn't he, Miles?
Yes, frighteningly enough, he is.
I'm actually sweating while doing this. Hey! What's up with that answer? Miss Bud is in a bind, and you act like it's not a big deal?
What sort of bind are we talking about here?
The suspect guide! Actually became a suspect in a murder!
I see, that is quite the bind.
Not that we're the least bit surprised.
Yes, I pretty much expected this news from the instant I saw this unlucky face. His name is Larry Butts. I've known him since grade school, and for as long as I've known him, he has been the world's largest source of trouble with a capital T. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
With a capital T in that.
Hey! What kind of introduction is that? You're so mean, Edgy! If you're not careful, you might find your tiny number of friends go down by 1.
That was uncalled for. Besides, you're... Wait, hold on. Larry, it was you? You're the one who wrote my Steel Samurai autograph?
Oh, you didn't notice earlier? I even winked at you. I even winked at you through my headpiece.
You can't see. You can't even see it. You can't see it through a fursuit either.
What's going on? And why are you beet red?
Sorry, but could you not speak to me right now?
Don't need any more.
Hold it.
You know what? Hey,
sorry.
Star,
Am I
are you still
interrupting
there, by the way?
comical?
You're allowed to play. Hey, Star,
Hmm?
are you still here? But because
Yeah.
Finn I know is going to love Larry a lot more than he's going to love
Hey, you
Lang,
can do
you're
Lang.
allowed to put Lang.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right,
I
let's
just
do it.
keep on. I mean,
We're going to be hearing a lot of Larry Hunt, so you're going to more than
Fair
to
enough.
likely talk.
All right.
Okay?
all right,
Right.
fair enough.
Sorry
Oh,
about that little
sorry.
mishap.
All right.
All right,
Oh,
Star, you can put-
sorry. I am interrupting your commercial yet
Comical.
Comical.
comical yet melodramatic play.
Aha, so this is the incident you mentioned earlier.
Mr. Prosecutor, this man, this childhood friend of yours, is our prime suspect. Of what, you ask? Of the murder of the man who snuck into this embassy. Mass Matthew number 2.
The second? The
second?
second? Mask the second?
A child?
It looks like a child.
So Ron and
maybe,
Desi,
actually.
did Ron and Desi have a child or something? Only Larry
And
could get
Larry
himself.
just murdered a kid?
No, Larry would not do murder at all. He's innocent, obviously. Only Larry could get himself into yet another mess as fine as this. So Ron and Desi had a child. Good to know. Oh,
Yeah.
but no matter what the facts seem to say, Larry is not the type to commit murder. Still, it's rather daunting stroke of misfortune I've struck. I have to prove that Larry Butts is innocent of all wrongdoing. Chifu, we've identified the victim.
Good work. Take care of the report now.
Agent Lang, would you mind if I took a peek at it as well?
What did I tell you earlier, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't get in my way. There's only enough flesh here to feed one wolf, and that one is me. So no, you may not take a peek.
But Agent Lang... Oh, Detective
Oh.
Bad. What? Okay.
Now, welcome back.
Agent Lang. You allow me, an investigator such as myself, to take a look.
Ah, yes, of course. You let the detective see the file.
You're Detective Bad.
You're prosecutor, Mr. Edgeworth, right?
Fancy meeting you here, Detective.
You weren't expecting me. Ever since that day 7 years ago, I chased after the Yatagarasu non-stop. I even pressured Interpol into keeping me in the loop in case a card was ever found.
What incredible dedication to the case.
Detective Bad knows the Yatagarasu M.O. very well. And his passion for the chase hasn't died down in these 7 long years. It's something I can respect. But Detective Bad, I must ask, you are going to make an ally out of this prosecutor?
My only goal is to arrest the Yatagarasu. If he can get to the bottom of the case, then I'm going to share info with him and my lollipop. Here, take it.
I am in your debt, Detective Bad.
Please.
Alright, well,
I'd rather not.
Detective Bad, I'm wondering if you might be able to tell me something about this.
Sorry, but I don't give a hoot about things that are related to the Yatagarasu.
Ziggy.
Yep, sorry. It looks like nothing about you has changed in these 7 years, huh?
Daughter of Von Karma, you're still just a sample of a prosecutor.
You know that I've already grown into stately tree of prosecutors.
Is that right?
Is he just toying with Franziska? He seems to be enjoying this quite a bit. Alright, well... Oh, not that. Alright. About the murder of Damask II, would you be willing to be fill in on a few of the details?
When the Yatagarasu showed up, Agent Lang and I took ourselves off guard duty. Put ourselves in charge of directing things at this crime scene. Taking advantage of the chaos. Damask 2, he broke into the embassy. Probably to steal some treasure or another.
And I suppose he lost his life when he was forced to fight someone else in this room? Why exactly was that man placed under arrest, Detective?
That samurai.
He is born looking suspicious, but not for the reasons you suspect, I assure you. As you can plainly see, he is completely harmless.
Oh, it was just a random guess. It's not like he's actually under arrest. Tonight, here at the Alabastian Embassy, Ambassador Alba was to give a commemorative speech. And that's when Yatagarasu showed up. But keep in mind, Yatagarasu isn't who I'm talking about right now. Those seats, the guests who have called to sit in them, were empty.
A no-show? Who was it that failed to take their seat?
Steel Samurai. Until the speech was to begin, each member of the entire Steel Samurai family was to wait in a separate room. However, for some weird reason, that man was spotted in a different location than his assigned room at that time.
And where was he?
He was on the roof, with one of his legs down a chimney.
What are you doing, Larry?
That chimney leads directly into this room.
Nah. Larry Butts, you've really outdone yourself this time. What were you thinking? In any case, I believe it's high time for me to start my investigation.
There's a lot to cover here, holy bejeebus.
Well, that's a lot of stuff to be looked at and talked about, too.
Indeed.
So this is the victim, Damask II.
What's with his gaudy outfit?
You don't know about Mask the Mask? A few months ago, this thief caused a lot of havoc on the populace.
So this thief is separate from the Yatagarasu?
I thought they were for a while, because their MO and targets were different. The Mask liked to take trinkets and jewels, and being gaudy is his signature. Gumshoe was in charge of that investigation, so he'd know more about the Mask.
That's alright. All I probably hear are tales of his failure anyway.
There was that one guy with the thing or whatever. He had that catchphrase. Didn't like it. You haven't changed it, did I see?
In any case, let's get started here, shall we? Alright, first things first, we got a katana. So this is the murder weapon in this case. There's blood on the blade. It's rather sweeping. Oh.
Got a little fast there.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. There's blood on the blade. It's a rather sweeping sword, isn't it?
What did you expect? It's Steel Samurai Daddy's secondary weapon. I only call it his secondary because although he uses his sword in most of his battles, it's his trusty samurai spear that he turns it to in a real
Of course you
fight.
would freaking know that, wouldn't we?
You sure know quite a bit about the Steel Samurai.
That's only because I saw the stage show earlier, and not because I watched the entire.
reason.
Totally. The owner of the sword is a Steel Samurai, or in other words, Larry. I should probably ask him about it, as detrimental proving him innocent.
Anything else? Oh, there's a thing in his hand.
What's this?
Yeah, check on his hand.
What is he holding? It looks like a piece of paper from a
Yeah,
notepad.
good call there, Star.
It would appear that directions on how to reach this room are written by hand. There's something written on the back as well.
I'd like you to steal the... Is that Primadux?
Yeah, Primadux.
I'd like you to steal the Primadux statue in this room. What is that supposed to mean? Who writes a note to themselves like that?
If I had to guess from the text, I would say that this is actually a request from someone about what to steal. Just who is the person that requested the theft of the Primadux statue?
Looked at it before. Very familiar stuff. Alright, let's check it out.
I thought that Damask had quit the business.
This guy, he's just a copycat using the name. Phony successor. He's just another petty thief.
Oh, then never
His
mind.
real identity is an out-of-work guy by the name of Casino. Casino, yeah. Oh,
That could be
Casino.
it. That could be it.
Wow.
and wanted on larceny charges.
Okay, so it's not Ron and Desi's son.
Yeah.
Good to know. Because I know that at the end, those two are good people.
Yeah.
He was kind of cheating out arcade machines. His clothes, and what he was carrying. We determined that this guy's the real Damask II.
Cause of death appears to be the loss of blood from the back of his head. It seems he was struck with something very hard. In other words, he was bludgeoned to death.
He was bludgeoned to death.
I think that might be it.
There's not a single shred of fashion sense in the Max costume.
Well, at least I can appreciate the great effort he must have put into making it.
You two don't know? You can buy this costume almost anywhere now.
It's being sold? Since when?
It's around New Year's. The streets are practically flooded with them. Turns out the mask is a lot more popular than I thought he'd be.
I can't believe that foolish fool would dress in fool's clothing to act foolishly.
You got your point about 3 foolishes back, Franziska.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We did it.
Yeah, I always thought that,
What's
I
the...
didn't know.
What's this?
What's the... This?
Oh, that's meant to be a bag for carrying.
I suppose this was a wrapping cloth. The Max II used to carry stolen goods. But there's nothing wrapped in it, I guess he never did manage to get his hands on whatever it was he was about to steal.
Okay. Got it. I think we're done here.
Alright.
Should be okay.
Alright, now what?
Well, let's take a look at this. There was the exact same statue sitting in that Ablaze office we examined.
It's a Permaduck statue. It was the national treasure of Principality.
Yeah,
that
Principality of Cadopia, yeah.
The Principality of Cadopia. There was only one of these statues, meaning that one of these two is a replica. But both Alvast and Pabo claim they have the real thing.
What an incredibly childish fight to have.
Okay. Oh, the knives!
They're all different.
Well, yeah, but there's a weird thing about... I think I've read of them too.
There was almost the exact same wall mount for the knives on the Ablaze side, but I can't see any of the details from this distance.
Yeah, we'll have to go over there, I think. Check the statue, I guess.
It's a Primiduck statue. There's one of these on the Ablaze side as well.
And here, it's very valuable and made of pure gold. It was the national treasure of Cadopia. There's only one of these statues, meaning that one of the two is a replica. But both Alvast and Pabo claim to have real things and won't budge from their claim.
What an incredibly childish fight to have.
I wonder if we'd be able to tell it at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, let's look at this door. Pretty nice.
Wait, what?
There's some weapons on this display wall. A crossbow and under that...
I didn't hear you clearly there, Star. What'd you say?
Let's look at these knives.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're getting to that.
Oh, on this wall. A crossbow and under that, a set of knives bearing a flower motif. They must be the counterparts to the...
Oh yeah, I noticed the bush.
Oh, it looks like...
It looks like
There's an inch which is the bush. She's the one who did it.
It's the bush. It has to be the bush. You gotta believe me.
They must be their counterparts to the Ablaze knives, which means that the blades inside these scabbards should match the blade used to kill Mr. Cochin. Alright.
Well, we'll start with the knives, but I think...
Oh, there is a contradiction here.
It's really interesting, to say the least.
Knives adorned with flowers are on display here. I suspect that these are the counterparts of the Ablaze knives. Yeah.
Kinda?
What? One of the knives is missing its blade. Let's see if the two pieces, the blade and the handle, fit each other.
No.
It would appear they fit together quite well. Almost seamlessly.
And this means that an Alabastian knife did find its way into Babal. But how?
Hey, wait, there was something weird about the knife.
What?
There was a little thing missing out of it. I think we'll have to cover that later, but there was like, if you look at the evidence with the knife, I think there's a little bit missing out of it. See? There's a little bit.
It is. One of the pedals is missing.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
now I see that.
Now this is something interesting.
There's a striking flower ornament on the handle of this knife. Compared to the Babalese knife handles, this larger one gives Alabaster more present. You're not even going to talk about that, Edgeworth?
I think it's a much later thing that we'll have to worry about later. Okay. Anyway, do we talk about the ent that's in the corner?
Sure, why not?
What is that plant supposed to be?
Franziska, can't you see that it's supposed to be a likeness of Ambassador Alba?
Miles Edgeworth, as a subordinate, you have a lot of nerve telling me what I think. I look forward to your salary assessment next month.
You are deluding yourself if you think you have any control over that.
Not so fun now, is it?
Why is there a weapon on display in a place like this?
I wonder why there are no whips on display here.
Gee, I wonder why, Franziska. I wonder why.
It's the Steel Samurai's primary weapon, the Samurai Spear.
Isn't it awesome? I totally fell for this thing. It's sleek and shiny, just like my heart. It comes at you like whoosh. When you hold it, you just want to live like.
You do well to watch what you say, Larry. Although it is just as Larry says, the spear is quite a symbol of valor. However, speaking of spears, aren't you supposed to be using them by thrusting the point straight into your opponent? I'm not entirely convinced that this spear is up to the task.
What's wrong, Edgy? You're just standing off. Sorry, you're just staring off into the distance again. Oh, I get it. Tell you what, I'll tell the studio to make you one, okay? But this one's mine.
Did I say anything about wanting one? Maybe I can shut him up if I show him the piece of evidence that will point something out about this spear.
Do we have anything from the Steel Samurai that we can use?
No. We could... Maybe.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Let's go talk with him then.
But I did see something on the statue a little bit.
Oh, you did? Where?
I'm just saying just to look at evidence, that's all. Not the,
look
the
at
evidence area.
Oh, look at both statues?
Probably so, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that
Good call. We have
statue,
those
and
statues and evidence.
Yes. Look at the difference between this one and the other one, basically.
Well, one of them's burnt, but the one over at Babal is cracked though.
Exactly.
Well, that might just because
maybe
of...
that one's the fake. Maybe
And
they
I
didn't
think the
play-
coloring's different too.
Yeah, I see it.
The
Yeah.
coloring's a little different too.
Maybe
So
there's
the one in
some other...
Babal, so the one in Babal is gonna be fake.
Indeed.
Okay.
The coloring's a little different
That's
because
not
I
to the
think.
point.
Yeah, I get you.
I think the coloring's a little different because of smoke on the other one
But let's
too.
look at it closely again.
I can spot absolutely no difference between this Primaduck statue and Babal's.
The statue's face looks a bit like that costume hero you like so very much. I only wonder why you Americans have such an affinity for this kind of face.
The statue wasn't made by an American, you know. At least I don't suppose so. What's the contradiction
Conspiracy
here?
much? There's a
Alright.
conspiracy.
Yeah.
Let's go with Larry, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk.
Larry.
Larry, there are a few things I need to ask you about.
Hey, how about that? I've got a few things I gotta ask you too.
What is it?
Oh dear.
it's like both you and him. How is it that the two of you always manage to have some cute or hot girl by your side? And Fancy, what about that promise you made to me?
Promise? What promise?
The one where you said you would model for my next book, Fancy's Whippity Whip trip?
Oh, that. Yeah, how did that go?
No such promise.
Ever since grade school, we've had a certain saying about Larry. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Usually the butts.
One needs to look more further than this man to find the king of troublemakers.
Yeah, basically.
Larry, I wonder if you might know what this is.
Nope, not a clue.
You didn't even look at it.
Nah, that's because the only thing I could see right now is the front arm of my lovely Fancy.
In that case, allow me to help you see. Allow me to help you steer my form into you for all eternity.
I can't see why.
Now this is the trip I'm willing to endorse, especially if we can finally get some peace here.
I don't know if he likes it or not.
As I recall, aren't you calling yourself Laurice Donham now? Dunham?
That's Donham. Laurice Donham. Get that straight in your head, Edgy. Ow! Oh.
Now I remember. You're that real pale imitation of a real artist.
No. You got it all wrong. I gave up on that whole Laurice business. Besides, when Banjolina, left me and my heart in pieces, that's when Mindy walked into my life. She's been so good to me that I wanted to help her in some way. And
Excuse me.
okay.
Nice.
Anyway, and I figured I could help. I'm having a strong.
Read closely.
Did my
And
burp
I
distract
figured
you?
I could through this Steel Samurai outfit.
Who's Mindy?
Your name blabbering makes less and less sense each time we meet.
I believe he's saying that he picked up this part-time job as a Steel Samurai so that he may attempt to capture the heart of the actress who plays the Pink Princess.
You got it! I know you knew what that meant, Edgy.
Not really. It's not so much as I understood, but a simple deduction based on your usual modus operandi, Larry.
Ah, that's right. Modus operandi, that's what Emma means.
Larry, I'd like you to confess right now to everything you did tonight.
Confess? Hey, don't tell me you suspect me too.
Hello, Blue the Lucariarch. Welcome on in the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Nonsense. I don't believe you have the mental acuity needed to plan and execute a murder. However, we are talking about you here, so I find it hard to believe that nothing happened. For your past experiences taught me that you are always at the center of some insane event.
Edgy, how can you be so mean? Stab me with your words like that.
Unfortunately, I don't have the time to search out a key to unlock your heart this time, so I suggest that you cooperate and tell me what you know.
Oh yeah. We don't have that. Okay, I get it. Okay. Just stop Fancy for whipping me from behind. So, I guess you know what I did. Right, Edgy?
I can't even begin to imagine. However, I imagine that whatever you were up to is probably beyond my imagination. So you will tell me what exactly you did, Larry.
My screen froze from over there.
And the thing played, yeah, all of our streams got stopped. Hold on, let me try by going back in, out and in.
I'm trying to.
Oh,
it's loading.
Factory?
Let me redo it. Hang on.
What happened?
Okay.
I am rebooting it.
What happened?
There we go.
There we go.
Calm down.
Nope, not
Everything's
yet,
fine.
Edgy. It'll take more than that to loosen my lips. Or
Not cute, Darius. Welcome on into the stream, buddy.
I'm Tess.
He's
Now.
always saying cute to everyone.
Hang on, let me... Also, the game is a bit loud. Let me adjust that.
Where's your hot chocolate, Daria?
There you go.
oh. Okay, well, I was up on the roof.
And why exactly were you up there?
Oh, you know, that wintry custom and the legendary hero.
Legendary?
Hero?
Santa Claus!
Santa?
Claus?
I want to do that thing he does, so I climbed up to one of the chimneys.
It's not even December, dude!
But when I got there, there was smoke pouring out of the chimney.
Alright, well, looks like we have to investigate the fireplace. And?
Well, I couldn't go down the chimney with smoke coming up, right? So, I gave up.
Darius, Starwolf says you're cute. Darius says that you're cute.
No!
Objection! Larry, you do realize that Santa Claus does not exist, right?
Wait, he doesn't?
Of course I know. I did graduate from junior high, you know.
Then you should also understand this. If Santa was real, he would be the biggest unlawful trespasser in history.
Aw, crud.
Could go the Claus method and just be a really enthusiastic mailman.
Is your attempt to imitate Santa that has landed you as prime suspect in this murder? Larry was cosplaying as Santa in Turnabout Goodbyes, fourth case of the first game.
Oh.
Jesus.
Come on, man. What's so wrong with pretending to be Santa?
Objection! Let's start with the fact that it will be the Ides of March in a matter of hours. Santa only visits homes on December 24th. That's in December, you nitwit!
Oh. Hey, wait a sec. What I caught?
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Larry, about the samurai sword that was used as a murder weapon.
Oh, that. Well, I shook hands with the ambassador in this film, you know?
Yes, apparently you did. And
well, I totally forgot about it and left it behind when I left afterwards. You want to talk about shock? I was the most shocked of all when I heard it killed someone.
Foolish fool, looking especially foolish for foolishly stating such a foolish excuse.
oh, Ziggy nailed that one.
You forget to take something that big with you. Who would believe such a tale?
Hold it! Sorry, Miss Von Karma, but I believe him. Because if anyone could forget something like that, it would be Larry.
Gee, you believe me? I just
Keep
knew
your
our friendship
confident.
is something special.
Anyway, even if Larry had simply forgotten the sword and left it behind, that in no way clears his name, which means that I will have to prove his innocence from a different angle. Alright, so we got a contradiction here, clearly. What should...
Oh yeah, the spear, yeah. If you forgot it, then what's with it whacked? Wait, did we get any evidence from that?
Maybe.
Did we?
I don't think so.
Well,
No, I don't think we did. If he said... What did he say he did again?
He said he forgot the...
Well, if he got the spear, I guess we could check some other stuff, like the fire... Yeah, he said he went down the chimney, so what's in here?
yeah, check the fireplace, please.
I have a feeling if there's a couple of people who'd be hanging out the most, it'd probably be both Larry and Gumshoe.
Alright, Ziggy.
Alright. It's a fireplace, and by the looks of it, I don't think it's been used recently.
Yes, I can't say that I see anything unusual about it. Okay. Then we're not... I'm gonna do the thing on the wall, too. The counterpart to the Ablaze butterfly is the Alabastian flower.
The butterfly and flower. They're both lovely things. But can we interpret this to mean that Alabast provides honey to Pabo?
Franziska, can't you come up with a more meaningful or profound comment?
Very well then. Let's hear what sort of profound comment you can come up with.
Well, flowers cannot survive without the butterflies that spread their pollen. And butterflies cannot live without the nectar that flowers provide. If either were to disappear from the equation, neither would survive. How is that, Miss Von Karma?
Your explanation took so long that I nearly fell asleep. Well, let's continue this investigation.
Franziska, why can't you just admit I had something there? Alright.
Wait, there's one more thing with that statue.
What's up? Is there anything to select?
Go back.
This statue? Or do you mean...
Oh, you mean like the more zoomed in one? Yeah. I see what you mean. Is there anything? The bottom?
Maybe around the...
Oh, the flower.
No. It's part of the statue still.
Yeah, I get you. But we didn't look at the flower
it was the
from
flower.
this angle before.
Yeah, we haven't looked at the flower from this angle.
I don't think it will
It
be
won't play than anything.
The counterpart
Still,
to the
like,
Ablaze butterfly is the Alabastian. Yeah, it's the...
Oh, it really is the same. It's the same text. That's funny. Okay.
Oh, that is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, yeah. We got it, Edgeworth.
The birds, I get it. The birds, the bees, and Jerry Seinfeld. Like, we get it.
Jerry.
Jerry Seinfeld is the bee.
Alright,
Wait, moving on.
We have to get
that's
this
a picture.
contradiction.
Well,
Yeah.
wait, back up. We saw a
Where
picture.
got everything? Oh,
No,
we did?
there's a picture on the desk of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Steel Samurai.
Ooh, let's do that.
The person shaking hands with the Steel Samurai in this picture is Ambassador Alba. It was taken just before the murder. Oh,
It was taken just before the murder.
Steel Samurai must be very popular. They
The
even
angle of
use...
the statue's wrong.
Yeah!
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Doubly so. Okay,
The
there's
Steel
a
Samurai...
fact there. You remember that little emblem I mentioned earlier with the knife?
Yeah?
Look at the knife now.
Oh.
Yeah. Interesting, right?
Well, we did mention that one of the petals was missing, but...
Steel
Yeah.
Samurai must be
Even-
very popular. They're even using the national treasure as a backdrop.
I just don't understand. What exactly is so great? What is exactly so great about Top Knot there?
Clearly there is a depth to this show that a young person like you can't fathom.
Speaking of young people,
Really has to be a very high IQ to understand the comedy of Rick and Morty.
aren't young children target audience of this show of costume actors? I freaking stuttered there.
We can deduce from this. Actually, we go back to that
Yeah.
statue and we can deduce it. Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah! Let's do that.
The close-up statue, I mean.
Yeah, the
Let's
close-up
see,
one.
let's see.
Statue. With that angle,
Boop-a-doop.
provides a very valid deduction.
Yeah, honestly,
Alright.
it's right there.
Eureka! Look at this photo and tell me what you find odd about this scene, Miss Von Karma.
The apparent joy of the ambassador's face as he shakes the Top Knot's hand.
That's not it. I was trying to point out that the statue in this photo is facing a different way.
You're right.
This statue is a national treasure. As such, only an ambassador or secretariat level person is allowed to handle it. The fact that the statue is facing one way in this photo, and now it's facing a different direction in this preserved crime scene, is proof that someone touched the statue around the time of the crime.
Okay.
There
Do
we
we have any
go.
logic to work with now? No, normal logic. Do we have normal logic to work with here now?
Alright.
Not really.
Nope, only just one.
No, really? Then, okay, so that was evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means we
Alright,
still
what
need to
is the
talk
contradiction
about
here, though?
the
Like,
other.
Okay, let's...
Oh, wait a minute.
Why don't we
Check
talk
the
to other right now? I was thinking if we get some more evidence from other people that are around this area.
Oh yeah, Ling. Does Ling have anything to say?
You did some investigation over at the Bahamas Embassy.
Ablaze.
Babali's. Ambassador too, right?
I did. Is there a problem?
Mangzi says, a wolf who aims to hurt for 2 rabbits at once.
I believe the idiom you require is he who runs after 2 hares will catch neither.
A real wolf can catch both.
I see. So what you're trying to say is, seeing as how I am currently handling the 2 cases...
Suit yourself. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Alright.
Okay, fair.
What about this guy?
Hey guys.
No matter how hard you try, you'll never be a necessity in our Shifu's investigation. Is that a fact? But no matter how good he is bound to overlook something. If you insult our Shifu, then prepare to be punished.
Pokemon battle ensues.
Okay.
How exactly would you punish her?
Every investigator on Shifu's command will work to disrupt your investigation. Vindicative much?
Anything else? Others?
Wait. Go back to the window. Maybe there's something.
Yeah, maybe there is something at the window. Okay, let's see.
2 gorgeous flowers are in full bloom here. I'm sure flowers as lovely as these must have an equally lovely name.
Mouse Edgeworth, are you done staring? I should hardly think passion flowers are all that rare.
Passion flowers? That's a rather unusual name.
It was named by the priest of the 15th century for Passion of Christ.
As they say, you learn something new every day.
Yes, that some things are very long-lasting.
Jotted down my organizer so that I can remember their name.
No. There's actually something
Go back to the
desk.
to the fireplace.
The desk.
No,
Oh, was there something at the fireplace you were looking at?
probably, but do this
We'll
first.
go to them afterwards.
This must be Ambassador Alba's desk.
His notebook is open on his desk. He must have been in the middle of some important work. Sapling growth log. It finally sprouted today.
Funny, it doesn't look like important work to me.
There's a woman at the fireplace?
There's nothing.
I thought. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw something.
Alright, so we gotta...
Yeah.
We
Larry
gotta...
has. Maybe we present Larry something. Right, because he was in the photo, right?
Probably so.
Alright.
Hey, what about this?
Hey, it's the Steel Samurai!
I want you to answer this for me, Larry, and depending on the answer, I may let you live. The Steel Samurai that was up on that stage, was that really you?
Yep, sure was!
Larry? You?
Steel Samurai Sushi Slash!
Yeah! I was moved by the performance of this man. This completely useless, worthless bum. I fear I may never recover from this.
I will
You
never
hate
find
me
answer.
more,
That's it.
Edgeworth. Him or
No,
old bag?
that's it. That's all you got.
I'm curious.
Samurai Sushi Slash!
I thought I saw
What are we
something
doing
about
now?
the clock. I thought I saw something about the clock as well.
Oh yeah, there was an
Maybe.
examination on the clock. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's good.
I checked there too.
There was a grandfather clock just like this one earlier in the Babalese embassy. You know, symmetry is a fine thing, but their interior design really suffers for it.
Really? I think this clock actually fits the decor of this room quite well.
I suppose the wood does suit the all-natural atmosphere of this room.
Its design and material. It's made of strikes a good balance with the plants.
Hey, you two.
No, that's
me.
No.
Hey, you two! Now's not the time to be talking about interior decorating, you know? Hurry up and save me!
Quiet.
Oh,
This is all part of my elite investigation. All you need to do is be quiet and watch.
Actually, I do believe Larry has a point for once.
Oh, wait. Where was his spear? Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. I remembered something. The autograph. The autograph says the spear is pointy.
Oh yeah, we can do this with that.
Yeah.
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 It's like...
Oh no.
This is a really... I had to check with something there, but that's... The spear's supposed to be pointy.
Sup, nerds? Hello, Bluebell. Welcome on in the stream.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, then.
Check it
Not
out.
the
I think we used the
picture.
autograph.
Yeah, the autograph.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the evidence we have. The spear's supposed to be pointy in the autograph.
Eureka! Larry, about the spear.
Oh, are you feeling it? Bam!
I thought there was something strange about this spear. Tell me, Larry, is it just me or is the spear a bit bent?
What? What? No way! It's exactly as it should be, yo!
I have here the autograph you wrote for me earlier. Now take a good look at this which you drew it with your own hands. You can see that the spear is clearly of a different shape. What do you have to say to that?
Sorry!
When
I hold the spear in my hands, all of a sudden, I feel super powerful! And then, during practice, I was spinning it around and around, and bam! It hit the wall.
You unbelievable. This is an embassy.
But I've always been like that, ever since I was a kid. One time on an overnight field trip, I bought a fake sword and played with it late at night.
I'm about to go EP. Y'all have a good night before I bully y'all. Alright, good night, Bluebell.
Night, Bluebell.
Night, cutie.
Big hugs.
Good night, cutie.
I have a feeling he's gonna say no, not cute.
Yeah.
I'm the only one in this chat who's gonna be cute, and I'm proud.
This is useless. I'm blooded, man.
Larry, clarify that for me, will you?
Okay, so it was one field trip, and I began to shadow
No,
fight with
I am
myself.
not cute. Exactly, Bluebell.
Not that.
Not
I knew
that.
you were gonna Bluebell.
I meant what you said earlier about spinning the spear and hitting the wall.
Oh, that. It's no biggie. It's not like I left a hole or anything.
That's not why I'm asking, Larry. The samurai spear is made of metal. I somehow doubt that a move as simple as spinning it around would cause it to bend.
Man, Edgy, you're so naive.
Well, where did that come from?
Well, you keep calling it the samurai spear. But it's not real. You can't really fight someone with it. Because it's hollow on the inside. You could hit it against
like
practically
that.
anything, and it would bend.
Is that so?
Ruining Edgeworth's
Don't tell me you
Don't
thought it was real.
jab.
Oh, but don't take it the wrong way. I just think that part of your personality is cute.
Don't call Edgeworth cute. Wow, that's even wrapping around even to the game.
Amazing.
I see. Your friendship is truly something special, Miles Edgeworth.
Ah, that's not friendship. It's utter humiliation.
You did use it to hit a wall.
I guess that about wraps up my investigation.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's...
Oh.
It's the Pink Princess.
Oh.
Yo, Pink Princess! How you feeling? You feeling ill?
I don't like the top hat. I don't know.
And yet another strange character comes out of the woodwork.
And so the Pink Princess also comes to pay the Alabastian Embassy a visit. I believe we need to speak with her as well.
Well, yeah, I want to see what's up.
Yeah.
Miss Pink
Is it
Princess,
someone
I
you
have
know?
a few questions I'd like to ask you.
And
Miss Pink Princess, if you please answer. Oh my god!
Oh my
No,
I'm gonna do Old Mag too.
Oh my god.
Okay.
well, you know,
No.
okay, we've been
my
giving. Okay, I know you do good Old Meg there, but I know we're gonna have both Larry and Old Meg in this bit there, and
You
we
wanna do
kind of
Old Meg?
didn't give Star a lot of stuff there. So, would
Fair enough.
would you like
Start,
to?
start. Would you like
which
to do
one would
Old
you
Mag
want?
then?
Sure, I'll try to.
Alright, but I'm gonna give you a heads up in advance.
Waiting.
Some of her lines are very fast and she just rambles on and on and on. So some of those lines are completely skipped because she's such a chatterbox. So just giving you a heads up in
Babble,
advance.
babble, babble.
Yep.
Yeah,
And also,
I've seen
she's
some of the. Yeah.
also she's obsessed with Edgy Poo.
So yeah.
Edgy Poo.
Yeah, you got it. You're good. Get it going.
You must be what they call thick.
That's really good.
That's good too. Holy crap! How could this happen 2 days in a row?
What the? Aren't you Miss Old Mag?
Why are you so surprised?
You're the one who they got to play the Steel Samurai. Too bad that I didn't realize that until then.
You are acquaintances with Larry?
Why, yes. We worked the same company for a little while, you know.
KB Security.
Yeah, security.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why you don't need my Ezzy Boo. You don't need to be timid.
No.
I was in the next room, you know, trying to get in some beauty sleep.
If you call y'all call me cute. Foxy is cute. Same thing. No. Yeah, Blue.
You're both
But
cute.
no, we're not cute.
Oh,
Foxy
not
and Blue
cute.
are both cute.
No, Ziggy.
Yes.
And I'm proud.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, go on.
It was so noisy here that I couldn't fall asleep. Came over to complain. Now, imagine my shock when I was my precious Ezzy Boo waiting here for me. I mean, could have imagined that you would have ever come to know like this. I guess I misjudged you, Ezzy Boo.
You misjudged him?
I'm sorry.
I thought he was trying to avoid me, you know.
There was no misjudgment on your part. That's precisely what I was trying to do.
It looks like the wind persisted and he's now willing to be chased after. I'm pretty overwhelmed.
You will dive through that
Don't
window.
worry.
Here, there's a 3-story drop.
Don't worry, Ezzy Poo. We chase you for forever. It's the end of the
Just peachy.
This is one of those rare times when Franziska and I are actually see eye to eye. Oh boy. No, obviously I can't simply give you a piece of evidence.
You're just embarrassed to give me in front of all these people. But don't worry, I'm afraid that the blood from my Ezzy Boo is beyond worth it.
My goodness! Ah,
What a bother.
if you only knew how much, Franziska.
Anyway.
Didn't Wendy also send Edgeworth something once?
Yeah, the flowers in his office, and I think he also
Yes.
I think she also sent him the Steel
Yeah.
Samurai statue too.
Okay. What this?
Now then, what are you doing here? I thought you were working at Gatewaterland as the Pink Badger?
What are you talking about? That was was ages ago.
2 days ago. That was yesterday.
It's even lunchtime.
Look.
Look, we've worked as a global city before, a long time ago, right? Well, they called me up for this morning. Never out of the blue, actually.
Did they call you?
Finally, who plays the big bitches? Lots in a bag. Oh.
She did it. When he did it, she used her witch powers and she made her have a cold. Case closed.
She's a witch.
Sorry about that. I just need to point that out. Anyway,
It happened so suddenly. So they called me in to be her last-minute replacement.
Do they not have enough people on staff at that studio?
They really couldn't say no. So here I am, playing the role of the heroine. Instead of that mining girl, I mean... The poor girl, I feel bad for her. Because they let me stand in front of her.
Oh, here she goes. Here she goes.
Here's the rambling.
You're a rather lively old lady.
So basically, you received the stand-in request this morning, correct?
You got it. If you need to see it, I got it right here. Yeah.
And it appears that she's telling the truth.
the unbelievable truth.
I tell you, if I acting move the entire audience to tears.
Yes, tears of laughter, as I recall.
You got that right.
This problem too, you know. Here, take a look at this. It's a letter from the stalker. I was just taking my break when I found this stuck under my door to my room.
Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight. Your loving night?
Oh,
That is
you know
creepy.
who did this. No, you know who did this. I know
That's
who did this.
that's Larry. That's Larry.
Because he thought it was me in that costume.
No, it says Wendy though. Wendy Oldbag.
If you look closely,
It's
that
addressed
E
to
has a
Wendy.
dot on it.
Oh, it is meant to be Mindy. You're right.
N-D-Y.
Oh, Larry. Larry!
Mindy.
We've seen.
Oh god.
He slipped it under the wrong door, and she misread it.
I guess he did.
Anyway.
Larry didn't know, though. Oh, yeah.
Remember, it was a last-minute change. Mindy fell sick. The person who's actually supposed to be in that costume. Wendy took over.
Yeah. And Larry didn't know that Wendy took over.
Yeah, you can see how he does
That makes a lot of sense.
just from the spelling.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
I think I wait. Did I already read? I think I already read this part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you did.
Okay.
Honestly, you really have to watch out for these kinds of things. Look at what it says. Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight. Your loving dad. Absolutely performing. I mean, you think he could set my name right? There's no accent in my name.
Wait, this horrible handwriting. Where have I seen this before?
But now that you're here, Eddie Boo, I feel 100% safe.
Where do I factor into this?
You fucked that stalker man from my thing, wouldn't you, Eddie Boo?
Well, if you'll allow me the liberty to handle this in my own way, I'll gladly dispatch a detective to your house later.
Come on, Eddie Boo. Being so dismissive. It's getting hard to get.
I wish we
Could
could.
continue this later. It is.
Oh yeah, this is actually. You know what? Not gonna lie, this
Yeah.
is starting to get a little late in the night.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
I think this is a good spot to stop off.
Yeah,
for
we're gonna. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, we.
I think my granny man's just come out of me now.
Yeah, you You've got Oldbag for the bits. It's really both Larry and Oldbag in the same spot, and you're going to kill Vince once if we keep it both at the same time.
Yep. Oh god, that would have been really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, but that was a pretty strong start to this case. This is getting really interesting. So anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight.
First win.
Yeah, we got a long way to go, so I think we made good progress tonight. So with that said, let's find someone to raid. Who is right now?
Probably head off of this early there. I need to get some bed because school's starting tomorrow. I'll see you all later though.
Alright.
I don't have work tomorrow. I am gonna hop in a
See you guys later.
LWC to see what's up.
Alrighty. See you later there. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I think I'm gonna raid.
Y'all have a good night.
I think I'm gonna raid the
Me too,
Queen
Finn.
Potato, Stormy. Let's raid her.
Rain
Ready up?
Stormy?
Yeah, let's raid. Let's raid the Potato Queen herself. Ready up,
3, 2,
Raiders.
1. Let's go.
All right, ready
You wanna
up,
do raid
Raiders.
missions for her or no?
I just do Foxy raid. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for tonight. Stay tuned for my stream schedule for next week, and for the next week, we'll be dropping either Monday or Tuesday. See y'all next time. Bye.